Just a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I think something is happening.
I defend my family. I think I do a pretty good job of defending my family.
Hello, you two.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody. How is everyone tonight?
Hello, people.
Oh, my God. Could you two sound any more enthusiastic?
Oh, my God. Hello, everybody. What's going on? How are you this evening?
Let me do it. Hi, everybody. I can't believe we're here. Oh, my God. I'm so excited. I'm with Angel Gotti.
We are so glad you all decided to join us this evening.
Marla, you happy we're here?
I'm excited.
We're here with Angel Gotti, John Gotti's daughter.
Oh, shut up. Give me 1 second. Can you please say hello to everybody? I need to do something.
Okay. You want me to start reading from the top, Marla?
Sure.
Deborah Mayo. Hello, beautiful ladies. Oh, thank you. What do you think? I'm going through transition. I'm going through my transition. Okay. Teresa Murphy and Charles, how you doing? Constable Mark, hello. Me and my Stroopet, how you doing? Kelly, Edwin, how you doing tonight, Edwin? Okay. Mickey Griggs, always good to see you, Mikey. Mickey, wait, that's not me. Mikey. Okay. Ravine, how you doing, Ravine? White Earp, how you doing? Angela, always good to see you, Angela. How you doing? Deborah Roberts. Chris Trock is in the house. Hey, Chris, I hear that you're engaged. Is that true? Carol Mahal. Kelly, real deal. Always good to see the man in the house. Real deal. Okay.
Wow. I just got a text message from somebody else who said Ray resigned. They finally admitted 26 agents were in the crowd on January 6th.
I know, Angel. That's old news. I heard that an hour ago.
Okay, well, I didn't. I just got the text.
Okay, our show's going to go in a different direction now, Marlo.
No, it's not. 1 second. I just need to do something. Hold on. I need to do something for my brother. Hold on.
Hey, people, do you guys wonder why Angel didn't do this before she came on? Like she comes on. Hold on, people.
Because I got the text just as we would hit the live button.
Hello, Big Steve. What's going on, Big Steve?
Oh my God.
Did you guys see my brother's interview?
Yes, 1 minute.
I'm a little bit too hype. I'm drinking coffee right now.
Oh my gosh! You think?
So I'm in my new computer room, people. I had an empty room in my place. I'm working on it right now and love it.
Okay,
Marla,
so I'm sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry. Lee, you have a new thing set up there. You have a new room, actually. You made a whole room into a little studio. You have all new equipment and everything.
I was telling you, Angel, I remember 3 years ago when I started this, I had a computer that barely worked and a body that barely worked. And now, I'm looking at all the equipment I have now is amazing.
Exactly. Good for you.
Well, I went out. I just went out. I'm going on the road to do some filming. I went out and got this today.
I know. So now that has like a little, that has a light.
That has a light and a mic right there.
Okay.
And, but I got a couple cameras like this.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm getting them at the end of the year now, people. You know why? Because write-off.
Oh, it's a tax write-off, exactly. Hi, Tommy Real Deal. Hi, Carol. Hi, Kelly. Hello, me and my stupid Tommy, real deal. White Mike, how are
You
you?
know I did all this already, right?
I know, but I didn't. I didn't say hello. Hi, Sonny. How are
I
you?
think better.
So okay, I think we got everyone. Hi, Ravine. How are you? Tony B. How are you? Mickey Griggs, Sharon. How are you? Emmanuel, Deborah, and Teresa Murphy, Chris Trock. So okay, let's Sean, how are you? So let's talk about my brother John's interview that he did
How did I know tonight's show was going to be about that?
with what's his name again? Patrick Bet David,
Yeah.
right? Hi Parasite Slayer. So I how did you two like it? It was 3.5 hours long. How did you two like it? And then I'm going to tell you. First, I just want to say this. It's almost at 300 and I think 50,000 views, and I know some people on YouTube did some things about it. I did not even watch. I will not watch.
Who cares what they do, Angel?
Exactly. I'm walking on a cloud. I'm so never more proud of my brother John than I was yesterday. So there's a few things that I want to say after you two say what you have to say. How did you like the interview?
Marla?
I thought it was better than the one he did in '09. Is that correct? He did it in that year. I liked it. Actually, I was watching the news the day before. I watch PBD in the evenings, and he made the announcement on there, and I messaged Angel because she never told me. I was like, we've talked about him a couple of times on here, and she didn't like him, so I didn't. I'm like, well, I'm
Yeah, I wasn't a
I have
big
no idea what the hell's going on right now.
yeah,
Is he say is he does he got the right one? Is he sure? Is it the son?
yeah.
But then it premiered the next day, and when I got a chance to watch it, I thought it was really good. He went into a lot of details of things that he didn't go into before and that he doesn't really frequently talk about. So
Mm-hmm.
um I thought he did a really good job. That was
So,
my takeaway.
yeah, and you know what's funny about that, Marla? Angel, I love Patrick Beth David, and Angel and I always argue about Patrick. And then I go like this when I found out. I said, "Oh, now you like him, huh?"
I
You
never
know,
said that I liked him. I didn't
why?
say
He did a
that.
great.
I said that to me he's questionable because he said that he would let Gravano babysit his kids.
That's up to him, Angel.
Okay, well,
He
Was
did.
it said in sarcasm or is that because that doesn't
oh
even
no, they're
I think it
friends.
sounds it's
Yeah,
No,
I
they are
think
friends.
you can't judge him because he's not in this mob genre of us. He doesn't even
But
care
that's not
about
the
the mob.
point. The point is
It
he's
is the
still
point.
friends with him.
Well, he interviewed your brother for 3 hours and did a heck of a job. The guy has one of the top 5 podcasts in the nation.
yeah.
Yes, this is true.
The only person he can get on higher than that is that woman's one that I can't think of the name of it. The one that had the set built by what's her face?
Oh, Harris?
Yes, she's like number 2 or 3 now, but I know Joe Rogan's number 1. But and you know, the only place you can go after Patrick Bet David to do better would be Joe Rogan.
Right.
You know, and I'm sure that Joe Rogan would love to have your brother on.
I'm sure he would. Who wouldn't?
I think he did a very good job at making a lot of people look very stupid. I think he did a very good job at giving people an idea of what to look at when they, form opinions about anything concerning that life or just what he's been through. I think he went into a lot of detail that I thought was really great and made us. I think if he was trying to make a point, he definitely made it.
He showed how intelligent he is, for one, and then
Very articulate. Very articulate. Yes.
the clown show here where these guys come on and they're all talking smack. And they're calling people rats and stuff. And it's like, these guys are like the biggest fucking rats on the face of the earth. And they really should consider what they are before they go after him.
That was a good point he made. Like people who took the easy way out, why do you think your opinion even matters? Like, why do bench warmers think that they can talk about the pros?
They're
You're
not even
on the
bench
bench
direct.
for the reason, and some of you aren't even on the bench. You're not on the field. You're in
No,
the audience.
Yeah,
Shut up.
they were kicked out of the dugout and put in the outhouse.
Exactly.
You know, and it's like it's amazing, Angel, the way that
Mm-hmm.
when something happens in your family, people take it so personal. It's like if something good happens, like when John went and fought, if anything good happens, it's like, oh, well, we're going to find all the things that are wrong. John Jr.,
Yeah,
I mean,
always.
John the Third looked horrible. John Gotti said that he lied and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, but this is this is normal. This is normal. But the people that are talking about your brother, they really, guys, come on. You're not in no position to talk about him. And I don't care if you do a show on me, guys, because really, okay, I never ratted in my life. I'm not a rat. And for you to call John Jr. a rat, you really got to look into who you are.
Ooh, my refrigerator just my ice maker said, "You're right, Lee." Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Just one other thing, and then I'll shut up.
No. Go ahead. You could talk.
You know, I wasn't planning on coming on and saying anything, but then I seen a couple shows that I watched, and it's like every damn time that something positive happens, it pisses people off. You know, and that's why I tell you, Angel, you don't even mention these guys.
I'm not.
40,
I
50
said it.
people watching them.
I said it the other night. I am not watching. I am not talking about it. I am not fighting with anyone anymore. I don't care. I really, truly don't care. I think my brother did an amazing job. My brother is an outstanding man and uncle, husband, father. I don't care what anybody thinks or says.
And these
Walk
people
in his
insulting them.
shoes.
Yep.
Walk in his shoes first. Yeah, exactly. Everybody seems to think, oh, he went through hell and then he decided to do a 302. No, not true. That
Angel,
came first.
Can I say
then
one
he
thing?
fought
I want
5
to,
trials.
Angel, I just want to say one thing real quick. I'm sorry, but Sean Sullivan, I was wondering where you were. I hope everything's okay. I haven't heard from you in months or seen you on here. It's good to see you.
Hi, Sean.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. So walk a block in his shoes and then come back and talk to me. Other than that, I don't give a crap what anybody has to say about him. I really, truly, for the first time in my life, I really don't care what anybody, especially on this platform, has to say about him. Especially if it's negative, I don't care. I'm not watching. I'm not listening. I'm not going to fight with anybody. I don't care. Somebody had texted me earlier and said something about, well, you know, the Bastiano and the Messino, you know, things a little suspicious or whatever the word they use. And I said, really? Well, go get the transcripts from the trial and go check out Dominic Sicali's testimony and also Joey D'Angelo's testimony. Go do that. It's only a few $1,000s. Go do it. But other than that, I really, truly don't care. I want to show somebody. I had to go digging for this because I had it and I didn't remember where it was. And I want to show everybody this. Hold on, okay? Okay, hold on. Here. Okay. Can you see this, Marla?
Not yet. Yeah.
Okay, so you could see this. Okay, this is page 97. I want to go to the very beginning and show you what this is. Okay, here it is. The Life and Death of John Gotti. This was the script, okay, by Lem Dobbs, okay? This was the script. Now,
which Gotti, Angel?
I heard somebody say that, Kevin this is the second one.
Okay,
so
the one with
this was
Travolta.
the original script.
Okay.
Yes, so this was it. What page is this? 90. Let me see. We didn't go off script. I heard somebody say something about Kevin Connolly said, well, I didn't get to do much. Really? You didn't have any say? This was the script. Listen, he went off script. Right here, what does this say? Okay. In Gotti's car that night, watching the gun flashes as the shooting happens. But now moving from Gotti to the driver beside him, it's not Sammy we see at the wheel. It's Bobby Borriello. And moving back to Gotti, even he is now obscured by the bright lights of an oncoming car. So this was the script. Okay. My brother wasn't just saying it just to pull something out of his ass. That was the script. They went off script, not us. We didn't tell them, oh, don't put that in there. Absolutely not. That was Kevin Connolly who chose not to do that and put Gravano in it. And my father said, if Gravano was, or whatever it was, 5 miles, 5 blocks, 10 blocks, whatever, within that thing that happened that night, my brother Frankie Boy should rot in hell. My father would never, ever say that.
How would your father know this information, Angel?
What do you mean?
I'm being sarcastic.
Oh, all right. Well, so I just wanted to show that. I have the original screenplay, whatever you want to call it, for that movie. I'll tell you one thing that I was very, very proud of my brother was what I always said, how, he said that when he brought up John Elight, he said he would not talk about John Elight. John Elight lost his daughter, and my brother John would not discuss him, not say anything about him. I was proud of him for doing that. I was also very happy that he discussed Alan Kaiser.
Alan Kaiser, yes.
Joy called me. Joy was so happy that he did that, because let me just play this for you, everyone. Let me play this for you. Hold on. Oh wait. Hold on. I'm gonna play something for everyone. Here it is. Hold on.
No, it's the drug. No,
Yeah, listen.
No, I didn't kill. I was involved in 19 murders.
What's the difference involved? You didn't pull the trigger?
No, sometimes I didn't kill the guy. I was involved in it.
You wounded the guy?
No, I didn't wound him.
Yeah.
I played a part in it. I either directly.
So all this is baloney? You're not the real Sammy the Bull that killed all these people? You didn't even kill anybody?
No, I killed a few.
A few?
Yeah.
With a gun?
With a gun.
Wow. Were they mob guys?
They were all mob guys.
You ought to get a medal. You got rid of the bad guys.
I should get a pardon like you got.
Were you in my jail?
Yes.
You were?
Yes.
How was that, Sammy?
Okay, that's him with the asswipe, Sheriff Arpaio, who got a pardon from Trump. He was in charge of that jail in Arizona that makes you wear pink pajamas and pink underwear.
Well, I don't think he's an asswipe. I think he did a damn good job.
With what? Sitting down with him and shaking
No,
his hand?
Angel. I'm not going to judge him.
I'm talking about him now. Anyway,
Yeah, but
how do you not? How does that news station not let him, not correct him and say that he's a liar because he killed 2 innocent people that had nothing to do with the mob? He killed a 16-year-old.
Joe realize that Arpaio is almost 90 years old.
Okay, well, still, what about the newscaster, the news person that did this interview?
Sammy did something there that. What did you notice that Sammy said there that really proves that he's a liar about everything? He said something right there, Angel, that is very important. What did you notice he said?
He only killed
a few people. He only says he killed 1.
Yeah.
And now he says there, I killed only a few people.
Yeah.
Is it 1 or a few?
But that's
Sammy was a serial killer. He killed a few people.
Yeah, but
he also lied and said they were all mob guys. And
he said they were all mob guys.
That's
no
not
innocent
true.
victims. No bullshit.
Yeah, well.
So I'm very happy that my brother brought out Alan. Very happy that he brought up Alan. And let me say, let me tell you something. Gravano got mad at me because I guess he doesn't like that I defend my father to his lies, or that I defend my friend Joy because of her brother Alan Kaiser, the 16-year-old innocent kid that he killed. So he went on his podcast one day and called me a junkie. Okay, he said I was a junkie. I'm no junkie. I didn't do drugs. I don't do drugs. I don't drink either, but that didn't stop him. That's what he resorted to. I'm a junkie. I never told my brother John that he did that. I never told anybody in my family that he said he turned around and called me a junkie. So was I happy, extremely happy with that interview? You bet your ass I was. I said, now, in 1999, Ron Kuby went to visit my brother, okay? And he and my brother had, this long talk. And my brother said, I'm done. I don't want any part of this life anymore. I'm done. That was in 1999. Ron Kuby came and testified 4 times to that. He testified at my brother's 4 trials that he said in 1999, don't let anybody come here and bring me anything. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know nothing. I'm done. So where is he lying? Where is he lying about anything? Anybody want to answer?
No, I think that
I didn't watch any of the other shows.
I think that you should talk about the positives.
No, I didn't watch them either. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
you said,
forget what any of these guys said. I mean,
well, I didn't hear anything that they said. I was watching one person last night who texted me and said, you're going to watch my show. And I went, and after 10 minutes, I saw what direction he was going to, and I shut it off. And I swear on my life, my whole family's lives, I shut it off. Never went back to listen, never watched, nothing. Just shut it off. I'm not going to let any of these people, especially these people on here, say something negative about my brother John or my father, and I'm not going to fight with them anymore. So it's best not to watch, not to listen, and not to watch. And that's how I feel.
Not to talk about them at all.
Exactly.
See, Angel and I, Angel and I always argue about this.
Yes, we do.
Because I believe that she shouldn't be even talking about any of them, because if you
and I'm not.
If you are if you decided to become an informant, you how can you talk about Junior? You see, this is what I don't understand. You're an informant. Junior went home to his house, raised his family, to walk out his house. He lives the same life that he lived before he went into prison, but he's not in the mob no more. None of these other guys that are talking crap about him can do that. They can't go back to their families. They can't live with their friends because they ratted on them. So, it's a big level. It's mind-boggling when you think about these guys that, and I'm sure, listen, whatever anybody decides to do, they decide to do. But it's like, guys, come on, you're rats. You're real rats. There's like no doubt that you ratted out friends and family, and you talk with so much hate and disdain in your voice. John Jr. went home to his family.
Yeah, well, they went home too.
No, Angel, not all. No. Let's not get into that.
Oh, that's true. They couldn't go home.
They couldn't go home.
Right.
John Jr. went home. Same house.
Yeah. And he's in Howard Beach all the time. My mom still lives there. My brother still lives there. My sister-in-law, my nieces and nephews still live there. So he can go anywhere he wants. Okay, let's see. Oh, thank you so much, Snake Plissken. Lee Cole is a legend on YouTube.
I like Snake Plissken. He's very smart man.
Thank you, Snake. Thank you so much.
I agree with you, Parasite Slayer. The platform here, you got a certain group of guys, and all they do is fight and say horrible things about people, and it's a shame that somehow it's tied together with this show. But that's up to you, Angel, to get out of that.
I'm out of it. Hold on. Sure. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on.
Give me a pillow.
I'm sorry. Anyway, look, you know that whenever my brother calls or texts, I have to drop everything. So Parasite Slay says PBD sucks. Listen, I'm just, yeah, he said he would let him babysit his kids. It was a good interview, but his explanation, oh my God, you see what I mean?
Shame on you, Lee Cole.
Shame on you, Lee Cole.
I'm sorry. He's mad. This dude's mad at me too because his mother's a whore. Okay.
Let's see. What else? I watched it, but otherwise I won't watch Patrick. Yeah, a lot of people. How come?
What do you mean a lot of people don't watch me?
No, but I mean, how come they won't watch him if they're Trump supporters and he's a Trump supporter?
But all Trump supporters don't watch the same.
Yeah, I mean, not everybody's
they all
the same.
get along. I watch him every night, and I think he's good. I think like if MSNBC and CNN go down, like he's one of and they have to find he's the top. Like he's
one of the reasons, Marla, that they're going down because people aren't going to CNN and MSNBC anymore. They're going to him. They're going to Joe Rogan. They're going to Tim Pool. They're going to those shows on the internet.
Independent, news journalists.
I like to watch entertainment. I just find it's nice when you can go on YouTube and find really good entertainment. You know, and you find a lot of the truth that people don't want you to know.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
Like, what do you watch? Seriously, when you go on YouTube, I like the 5. I like I like the 5. I like to watch that.
I go on YouTube and watch all Angel Gotti's repeats.
No, you don't.
That's all I do all day. That's it. No, I'll get up in the morning. I'll watch Lefty's Losing It, the Australian show. I love that show. I don't know if you like that.
Oh, show. Me too. I love her. Her.
And then Tim Pool. I love watching Tim Pool.
I don't watch him.
Okay, and then of course Patrick Bet-David, Joe Rogan. Depends who Joe Rogan has on. Sometimes Joe Rogan's too smart for me, and gets into these really deep questions. But I love when Joe Rogan talks about beers.
Joe Rogan talks about beers?
Beers. What do you see what this says?
Beers. Oh, okay.
It goes. What doesn't kill you will make you stronger, except beers. They'll kill you. No, he has this thing about beers. He talks about them, and he'll play stuff where people don't realize, like if you're and you have a grizzly come at you, there's not much you can do.
I don't think there is anything you can do. You can't even run up a tree because they can climb up the tree too.
A lot faster than a human.
Yeah.
And then he plays these videos of like the bears attacking people. And he has this fear of bears. And it's just quite funny because if you go on to YouTube and watch bear attacks.
Yeah. Really?
When those things coming at you, they okay, just think about this. They weigh 1,000 pounds and they're coming at you 35 miles an hour. how can you stop that? And if you have a gun, you only have one shot, and you got to hit him. You got to kill him, and it's almost impossible to take a bear down with one shot. Oh, polar bears, B1. Yeah, oh yeah, polar bears are. And in Alaska now, there's polar bears walking around Anchorage in the city. It's so bad now.
What?
In Anchorage, Alaska, they got polar bears literally walking around like almost like a cat or a dog will. Except polar bears will kill you.
Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, I got it. I'm done now. Hold on. I just gotta. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I got what I was looking for. Thank you. I love Angela. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. I was preoccupied with that. Okay. Let's see. Big Bones says, John presented his view. My opinion, leave it alone. Be done with it. Yep, I agree.
Yeah, people have their mind made up. A lot of people aren't going to change their mind, but
exactly. Who cares?
It's the people that.
I would just want to see how many views that's up to. Hold on.
About. Okay, now she's doing something else to go in another direction. Okay.
I just want to see 337,000 views.
Actually, it's a lot more than that. It's a lot more than that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because he
the clips, they got several clips out now, and several altogether. It's about 600,000.
600,000.
Well, if you count the clips they put out, the shorts.
Yeah.
I seen one clip that had over 100,000.
Really? What do you know which one that was?
Yeah, when he's talking about Sammy. Patrick David, I can imagine the phone call he got from Sammy when that show was over. I thought I was your friend.
Well, let me tell you something. That was another thing. When my brother was offered that money to sit down with that piece of shit, and my brother said, no, he wouldn't do it. Not for $1 million, not for anything. Now, people years ago, they came to my brother John with an offer for $5 million if he would do this circus, this freak show boxing match with John A-Light. $5 million. You know what my brother told him? No, thank you. No, thank you.
I would do it.
How many people on here would turn down $5 million?
I would do it naked with baby
to
oil.
make a fool out of yourself.
Angel, I will do it naked with baby oil all over my body. Glowing.
Hi, Wyatt Earp. And then when he said,
people don't realize too, something your brother talked about that was very well. We know this is what they do because they did it to Trump. The amount of money that they, what was your brother said, $10 million to defend himself. Mm-hmm. And this is what the government does. They make you, they want to break you. They want you to go
exactly, broke. Exactly.
And they tried that with Trump, but Trump had that Truth Social out. And he made a ton of money off of that.
Yeah.
Every time they went after Trump, they lost. To this day, they lose all the time. But it's like Trump was probably 100 million. Your brother was $10 million. $10 million. Can you imagine that? If he doesn't have that money, and if he doesn't hawk everything, he's in prison.
Believe me, they were taking. You don't understand. The last trial, they were taking his house. They were taking everything. My sister-in-law and his kids and my nieces and nephews were going to be thrown in the street. They were taking everything. He was going to lose everything. His house, his businesses, everything he was losing. Like I said, walk one block in his shoes, then come back and talk to me.
Well, they want you to flip.
Hi, Pronsky.
They make you go hungry. You do desperate things. You never did any desperate things.
Exactly. I think it was a few hours. All right. I don't know what everybody's. Hi, Mr. Smith. Everybody's having Please hit that like button. Thank you, Sonny.
Well, you got standing up with. Oh, now you got someone in here called Lee and Baby Oil. Are you kidding me?
How did they do that so fast?
Because that's what they do. They're professional trolls. That's what they are.
But how did they do it that fast? Hi, K Goody. Hi, B1. How do they do it that fast?
Oh, no, it's in his sentence, Lee and Baby Oil. Okay.
Oh, all right. I thought you meant they changed their names to that.
No, I'm surprised. John Wolf will do that in a minute. Eric, how you doing? Eric, you did a good job on your stuff.
Yeah, Eric, would you like to come on?
You want me to drop the link, Angel?
Gravano said John Gotti was his driver that night, not Sammy driving. Wanted to degrade John as much as he could. He's such an asshole. He wasn't even there. He was not there. Gravano is a rat and a coward. He played the mob like someone trying to climb the corporate ladder. Yep.
I think I just.
Did you drop the link?
Yeah, but it's under. Yeah, it's under Wrestling with the Devil, not Angel.
Oh, all right, that's good.
It's under my show's name, people. If you want to grab that, stand up. Whoever wants to come up and talk about the show. Oh, I dropped my link. Oh, Angel, well, that's weird. Can you drop the link, Angel?
Yeah, I'll drop it. Hold on. Okay, so now back to, let me just talk about this for a second. So everyone, remember when I told you the other night that Lee showed me, how to promote things and stuff like that? So I'll tell you this. Hold on. So that thing works because now we are up to, hold on. We are up to 9,980 subscribers.
She's 20 subscribers away from 10,000 people.
20 subscribers away from 10,000.
Thank you, everyone.
Did you drop the link, Angel?
I think I did. Did I drop it? Let's see. There, now I did. Let's see. Tony B, there are many like this. All right. They're having a whole conversation. Gotti proud, Gotti strong. That's right. And I did make another mistake because my sister tells me one thing and then my brother said another. So now I'll find out from my mother. But my sister said my father's IQ was 152. My brother said it was 140. So it's somewhere in between those two. I was wrong, way off when I said 180. Oh, look at this. I have $5.1 million lawsuit pending against Nassau County. Good for you.
My nephew, he was in the hospital. He got septic, and he was in a coma for almost 3 months.
And you thought, you were so negative about that. I said he was going to be fine.
No, he had a 5% chance to survive, and no one gave him a chance to survive.
I did. I said he'll be okay.
That's why he survived. That's what he said to me. Angel Gotti was talking to me. I was laying there. She was coming to me while I was laying there. She was standing. Imagine though you're laying in a bed and all you hear is Angel Gotti's voice. Wake up! Oh my God! If you hear Angel Gotti's voice, you're gonna go in. I'm going into the light.
Oh my God. That's not nice, Lee. You're going into the light when you hear my voice. Oh my God. What's this? I really wish another platform would take off to replace YouTube. Me too. Yep. Many big firearms channels get nothing from YouTube where they used to make a lot, yet YouTube still runs ads on their videos. I wish there was another one too.
That's a good one for you to read, Angel.
Okay. John proved himself to be a scholar and a gentleman. Not knowing his story, he played the hand he was dealt the right way every time, and one, including getting out of that bullshit life. I agree. Thank you, DMS. I
Did
agree.
anybody try to grab that link to come up, Eric? Did you grab it?
Thank you so much, K Goody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. K
Mr.
Goody
Smith?
always comes through. Always. Thank you, K Goody. Angel, you always say you are done with it. Lee Cole, what has been going on for maybe the past 2 weeks? What happens in the mornings, Lee?
My phone will ring, and it's like, "Hi, Lee, how you doing? It's me, Angel."
You're so full of shit.
And then not only that, though, you don't hear Angel's voice. You hear Emma's voice in the back. And Emma's like 12 and she doesn't talk yet. All she does is scream. That's it. No words. That's all she does.
And then Coco Melon's in the background. No, but what is it? What do I say to you? Lee Cole, this one did this, and I'm telling you, and then he starts preaching, he starts yelling at me, and then he talks me right out of doing anything that I had really thought that I was going to do. So,
hey, Sean, where have you been?
No, I've been hanging out. I don't know.
I haven't seen you in a long time.
Hi,
Everything good?
Sean.
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
I'm good.
I like that new look. You got a new look going, a big mustache.
You guys want to see my hair? Look at my hair. Look at how long it is.
Oh, wow.
Are you are you still with the same person?
No, I met no, Tiffany left last year. But I met somebody. I met a 27-year-old, but she turned out to be kind of like just all about the money. I don't know. I didn't feel like paying that day. You know what I mean?
Well, listen, show me a woman that's not about the money, and I'll show you a woman who's really a man.
Hey, that's pretty true, Lee.
I'm gonna get yelled at now. I'm waiting for Teresa Murphy and Carol to yell at me, and Angela.
It's called free speech, right?
No. Well, how's your health and everything? Good?
Oh yeah, I feel like $1 million.
You got that like Village People look going on with that mustache.
Yeah, this is Tom Selleck.
Tom Selleck minus the Tom Selleck.
Hey, Tom Selleck was a bad motherfucker.
No, you
bro.
remind me of the guy from Queen. What's his name again?
Oh, Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, that's who you remind me of with that big mustache, Freddie Mercury.
Yeah. I get told that a lot.
Hey, DARPA, how are you? You do?
Yep.
So you have a new girlfriend? So
no.
Oh, you don't.
No. Actually, you know what though? I did meet somebody online, so I'm gonna see how that works out.
Are you engaged?
But I'm pretty much single.
Are you engaged? Do you have an internet engagement where you don't meet them? You're just engaged to them?
Yeah, just marry them and don't even know them, right?
Well, that's pretty popular on here. You know, people they meet. It's a safe way of doing things.
Yeah.
Safe relationships. You never have to see the woman.
No, I mean it's good to see them, but it's like they can go do their own thing too. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Oh no, I was fired though. I was pushed out of my job, man. They tried. I don't know. They tried a whole bunch of crazy shit.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But did you watch the interview?
Which one?
The John Gotti Jr. one. See, you didn't see it at all?
No.
Okay.
How would happen?
No, nothing. That's what we've been talking about since we came on.
No, I don't know. I've been like focused on my life, man. Like hey, whatever happened to Tony's show? He got shut down, didn't he?
Nah.
Yeah, don't talk about them here.
Yes, he's like Candyman. He'll show up.
Candyman, yeah, Candyman.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I don't know.
He's not talking about that, Tony. He's talking about the other one.
Yeah, I have my own YouTube channel now, and I have like you could say like I have like multiple businesses that are invested in my YouTube channel now.
You have what?
Multiple. So I have multiple YouTube channels that are a part of my YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
So if you go on my community page, you could see all the channels that I'm invested in.
Oh, okay. But you better invest in something because you're very staticky.
Invest on the mic.
Yeah, because you're breaking up a lot.
Yeah, Sean, we appreciate you coming on, but we're going to take you down because you're interfering with the rest of the thing right now.
All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Take care, Sean. Was it just me? Was he not breaking up?
No, it was interfering with it says something wrong with his mic.
Okay. Let's see.
So did your mic come yet?
Okay, so that's what happened today. So the mic came, right? And I was all excited and I took this one off and I was hooking up the other one, and then something just didn't make sense because I said it's plugging into the mic and it's plugging into the outlet, but how come it's not plugging into the computer? And I'm going crazy trying to figure this thing out. And then I'm reading the directions, and first it was telling me download this, and then after you download that, and then it tells me this wire is not included. What do you mean? Hi, Tony Buick. What do you mean the wire is not included? I ordered a mic. Where's the wire that goes to it? This certain cable thing. I got so mad. I took it all apart, put it back in the box, and sent it right to UPS and sent it back. I have to make my son, when my son comes here, he has to show me what mic to get and what I need, and he needs to hook it up for me because it was not. I cannot play with these computers. I had the baby running around screaming. What's up, Tony Buick? What's going on? What are you eating today?
Yeah, I'm only going to be 5 minutes again.
You always say that.
Hey, how are
I
you?
will this time because I got to.
No, you can stay, Tony. Tell us what are you what are you eating?
Oh, I made meat pie, but the small version.
Oh, so that's a little pot pie?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a meat pie.
That's right.
Oh, 4 beef pies. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
they
never
call
saw
them
that before.
They call them meat pies here, or
And
Australia.
you can't even find that here, I don't think.
I was going to say, I never saw that before.
Yeah.
Well, I've never heard of the word pot pie or chicken pot pie. First time I heard it was on your show. We call it meat pie.
Do you think, Tony, there's a chance that you'll ever go visit Angel and try one of her Popeyes?
Yeah. Hey, seriously, if I ever get to America, Lee,
I will come and meet you. If you do that, I'll come meet you too.
Okay, yeah, why not?
We'll have a get together. We'll all sleep on the floor at Angel's house.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Hang on, I don't want to go alone.
Oh, that's all you got to do. Oh, then they've been talking about Tony Buick went to Angel's house. She didn't give him 1 Popeye; she gave him 2.
Anyway, and I've got a salad, of course, but this one's a different salad. It's got rice in it and a bit of everything. I just whipped them up.
Do you ever eat kangaroo meat, Tony?
No, come on.
I'm being Angel.
Well, it is sold, but people don't consume it. They don't buy it. It was tried back in the 70s and the 80s. And hi, Eric Foss. I was waiting for him to come on, and he wasn't coming on. So I thought, all right, I'll just go on quickly 5 minutes, put in a few laughs, and get out of here. And I'll be watching and listening, of course. But where's Eric? I'll get off so I can make room. Eric
is waiting for his pizza, and then he said he will hop on. Let me ask you, Tony, did you watch the interview?
Which interview?
We're having luck with this. We're bringing them on, and they're all talking about the interview.
The link to the interview is in the description of this right here.
Oh, you mean your brother?
It's my brother, yes. Did
I
you
heard
watch
it in
that?
the last couple. Yeah, I heard about it. I've marked it down. I've watched probably just the intro, and I've marked it probably for later tonight when I've got nothing absolutely to do. Whereas today I've got a few things. I'm just having look. I just got in actually an hour ago, and I went and paid some bills, put gasoline. I want to have a quick lunch, and then I want to go and do some other things, errands. So I am going to watch it tonight. Apparently it's 3 hours. I saw it on the when I was just looking at it. It was about 3 hours.
It's
so
3.5 hours.
Yeah, are you married, Tony? Are you married?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's married.
Oh, yeah, because you seem very happy, so I'm kind of surprised you're married. So are you really this? Let me ask you a question, Tony. Why are you so happy? What makes you happy? You seem like a happy human being.
It might just seem that way, just coincidentally, because I'm, when you see me on your show, but it's not always
right.
Fun and beers, like they say.
Yeah, but you could tell that you're probably a fun guy to hang around.
Yeah, well, a lot of people. I'll put it this way: I don't think I've had the last time I had an argument or an enemy. I think it was about 20 years ago. But so I can't think. Put it this way: I get along. I even I get along. What they say here. Yeah. I don't look for arguments, and even if someone's thing, I just let it slide, and that's the best way to be. But it's not easy. A lot of people would say, like my wife would say when someone, I think it was about 10 years ago, we were sitting somewhere and he was being a bit silly and like trying to be confrontational. My wife said, "Oh, why didn't you stick up?" I said, well, "What's the point, man? I'm never going to see him again. The chances are, but yeah." You know what I mean? But Kangaroo League, I just want to answer your question. Hi to everyone out there, Tommy and everyone. And Eric Foss and Parasite, everyone.
What time is it there now? What time is it there now? What time is it there?
1:40 in the afternoon. So lunch, just a late lunch.
Wow. So it's 1:40 Friday. It's 1:40.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Smith, Strooper, Mickey Griggs, Sonny, Agnostic, and everyone else. Parasite, so I hope Eric comes on. But just to answer your question about kangaroo meat, it's too strong and powerful.
Right.
The smell is I've tasted it 2 times. I did it once. It made me sick years ago. I was probably younger. And then I tried it a few years later. I thought, well, let me give it a go. It's a bit cheaper. Nah, it still made me like, ugh,
Yeah, it's very because
strong.
Kangaroos are mostly muscle. So I can imagine,
Yeah, but it depends. The ones you're talking about, the muscly ones, are what we call the big red kangaroo. That's the one that you probably see on the internet, not the grey average, 4-foot ones. These ones, the big reds are what you call the danger ones. They're 6 foot sometimes, But all kangaroos, would you believe, are vegetarians. They eat grass. They don't eat meat. So you'd think that's why they try to convert people to eating it, because it's a bit like a cow or beef or a goat.
I got another question. Have you ever eaten an Aborigine?
What the hell is Hey, Jane. Oh, my God. Hey, Mobland.
Simple. Yeah, indigenous people. Yeah. So that's why kangaroo meat doesn't do well. It's become a pet meat for dogs and cats. And a lot of people out there probably think, oh, how cruel! How can kangaroos be killed? Because there's so many of them.
They're like deer. They're like deer. They're like deer in this
like
country.
rabbits. Yeah, too. That's why. Because a lot of people ask me, oh, how dare you kill kangaroos? Like people from Europe, they think, oh, it's crazy. No, it's because they're a pest, and especially where farmland is important, crops. They destroy and destruct. So that's why. Do you have trouble in Australia with
like in this country, like I lived in Wisconsin and they got
Yeah.
huge deer there and they're hit all the time on the road. Does that happen with kangaroos a lot?
With kangaroos, yes. And you know when the worst times are? They say early dawn or evening, because that's when the kangaroos start hopping around. In other words, in between, say, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., they more or less stay out of the sun. They're under trees. They're like sleeping, snoozing. But early morning and early evening is when apparently they try and they can be dangerous. They can really ride off a car, or you can get killed if he jumps out in front. Especially the big ones, the big reds.
And the people that go out with dogs, they put collars on them to protect their neck from kangaroos, from what I understand.
Yeah, well, it really happens. I know. I saw a viral one with a kangaroo. Some bloke was at a riverbank and his dog went in for a swim and came back with a kangaroo sitting on top of him. But that's rare. You know, unless you live in that area out on the edge of the cities, far out, and you come across them regularly. I don't, so I don't have experience to talk about that. But that's rare when they attack dogs or any type of thing. But yeah. But anyway, here's my meat pie, small. That's it, and that's all I've got to report. I'll watch your brother's interviews with the what's his name, the Armenian man who interviews.
Yes.
David.
Yeah, you can get it if when you want to. Just come back here and hit the link in the description of this.
Okay.
Show.
And Tony, I'll send you. Hit up my email. I'll send you Angel's phone number and her address.
When I really need it, just listen. Make sure Jimmy's not watching and listening, because I want to return home at some point. I don't want to be found in a cement drum.
No, from what I hear, if you showed up, Jimmy'd probably be happy.
I watched the replay of that, and I had to laugh. I got the perspective of what you meant. Yeah. Or maybe
Jimmy actually said it would be cheaper to divorce me.
Yeah, but no one would want to divorce you. You're too funny.
He said it's cheaper to. Most people say it's cheaper to keep her. He says it's cheaper to divorce me.
Well, that's because you have no kids.
Because I have the animals, the animals. I feed everybody.
Yeah. No, you must be funny to live with.
No, I'm really not.
Everyone has their.
Can you imagine being trapped in her house with her voice and Emma's and her daughter? Oh my God!
And Coco Melon.
Oh, and Coco.
Yeah. Hey, Lee, I saw your latest with the what's his name, Rods, the wrestler Rods back in the 80s. Yeah, I saw a bit of that. Yeah.
He's saying he saw your latest video, Lee.
Right.
Yeah. It must have been early this morning or something. My time. Yeah. A lot of that. I never heard of him much, but I was fascinated when you said he was one of those who comes on the midnight show. What was that exactly mean? And he's always the loser, isn't he? He's like the runner-up.
Yeah. Well, the guy I was talking about, he was a jobber, but
jobber. That's right.
Doing research into him. They said that whenever Vince McMahon was pissed at somebody, he would send this guy Johnny Rodz out to mess him up. Johnny Rodz was like a hitman to him. He did a lot of violent things for Vince McMahon.
Yeah, he was a bit like one of Vince McMahon's heavies, in other words.
And he's the only jobber to get in the Hall of Fame because they owed him. Because he protected that family for 20 years. And people would say they wouldn't be surprised if Johnny Rodz killed people for Vince McMahon.
Vince owed him, and would you say Vince McMahon? I mean, he has made enemies, but if you were always in his good books, he'd take care of you, like he was loyal. Do you think?
Yes, but the problem with Vince wasn't loyal to nobody.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Depends.
He wasn't loyal to his wife. If he's not loyal to his wife, he's not going to be loyal to nobody else.
Okay, well, it seems a lot that she wore the pants in the family by But what I did,
Well, whenever he got in trouble, she always took care of it.
yeah. Well, fascinating woman in a way. Hey, Lee, sorry, Angel, we're talking
No,
wrestling.
go right ahead. Go right
I
ahead.
saw about 2 weeks ago, Bruiser Brody's widow, she's Australian, and she was on I don't know how it came up, because I was watching one of your episodes, and you know how on the column of the iPad,
Right.
you get similar programs of different, same genre. And I noticed, and I pressed her, she only gave a fresh interview, I think 2 weeks ago, where she was saying the hot life story and how she would never forgive Invader, the Puerto Rican, what he did, how he just,
he killed
in cold blood.
He stabbed him in the stomach. And he bled to death out. But you know what? You got to remember, her husband was a bully too.
He was. Listen, I've got fond memories because him along with Andre the Giant and Spiron Arion and Frank Martino, Santino was it? They used to come in the 70s when I was like a 10-year-old, and I seen them live with my dad, and that's why I remember Bruiser Brody well. He scared us as he came out of, through right, because it's only a 10,000 seater.
I got to say one thing, Angel, guess who's here?
Who?
Adam.
Adam.
You should drop the link for. You should drop the link for him. Maybe he'll come on.
If he wants to come on, he's more than welcome.
And Eric wants to come on now too.
Okay, I'll drop the link.
For Eric,
you don't have to, Tony.
I don't know how you can look her up, Lee. If you can get her on your show, if she's up to it. But yeah,
Tony.
No, I can get her. No, she. I can get her on pretty easy. I don't. That's not my thing.
Okay. Yeah.
No, it was one of my friend that had her on.
Oh, so you saw it? What I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
The guy that had her on asked me if I wanted her to come on, and I don't pay nobody no money to come on.
Okay, yeah. Is this Invader, the Puerto Rican, still alive? By the way.
Yes, he's still alive. Carlos Colon. Like we were talking about, they had the wrestling out in Puerto Rico was run by like the Puerto Rican mafia.
Carlos Colon.
And Bruiser Brody went out there and threatened a very bad. You don't go you don't go to Puerto Rico and threaten people there. That are Puerto Rican.
Yeah, I think it was. You there?
Well,
yes. 1 minute, Eric. Is that you?
Yeah, that's me. Can you hear me?
Okay, so.
Something's going on with my thing or whatever.
Don't worry about it. Adam,
yeah, just set a thing across there. My camera's not connected or something. I always show my face. How do I do that? How do I fix it?
Hit start cam.
It doesn't say that. It's just never mind. Excuse me.
Can you hear me?
Hey, Adam, you look good.
Okay, now am I on there now?
No, we still see your avatar, but it's okay.
Saying your browser's lost connection. All right, I'll figure this out later because I'm transferring everything over because I just got a MacBook and stuff, so I'm using all that for my show. So I'm probably because I'm transferring everything over and I'm on my phone right now.
Oh, okay. Let me just say hi, Fortunata. Hey, Adam, how are you?
I figured I'd come on to congratulate you for the great job your brother did.
Oh, so you saw it.
All of it, and I left him a message too, congratulating him.
Adam, could you tell us you were with my brother during all of this trying times?
Well,
what do you have to add to this?
A portion of it.
Yeah.
The one thing he didn't mention, not that he should have or didn't or shouldn't have, was something I mentioned the last time I was on your show a million years ago. That if he was a rat, why was the FBI still trying to get him to join Team America 2 years after he was supposedly a rat?
Exactly.
And of course, you had commentary on PBD's show from the Keyboard Commandos, who don't know the first fucking thing they're talking about. They weren't there, had nothing to do with it, but they all have opinions.
Mm-hmm. But there was a few trolls in there, but one of them got his channel taken down. So all that garbage that he was putting in there, he was saying something like that my brother got knocked out by Danny Farmer in Ray Brook. Absolutely not true.
I wouldn't even bring him up, Angel.
But I'm not bringing him up, but the channel's gone now. It's gone. So he was putting a whole bunch of lies in there, and I would not even comment in there, because once you comment, then people start either with the crap, or they it takes away from the conversation. Yeah, of course.
Can I interrupt real fast?
It distracts. I mean,
we're going down a road right now that you know what I mean, that I think takes away from actually how good that interview was. I'm just going to be honest. You know what I mean? Because I watched the first 2 hours, okay, of 2 and some change or whatever, right? And I didn't watch the end because listen, I don't want this kind of stuff to overshadow what would happen in that interview. He was very transparent. John was more transparent than he's ever been. That's his best interview that he's ever been. He looked like he was in a better place, okay, mentally. And also, I want people to understand this. Sometimes when people have been through traumatic experiences in life, which he actually touched on, and I was so glad that he touched on, because I'm the one who's been touching on that stuff, what it does to families. You know what I mean? What you know what I mean? This is the bigger picture. This is the bigger picture. And I think he did very well doing that. Also, the relationship between him and his father, there was some correlation there. You know what I mean? Over to my life. Not the same. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying my father's, understand what I'm saying? Yeah, but there's correlation. And a lot of the stuff he said, he was really transparent. And, with the, I also like when he said with this, because I said this like last week or whatever, about when I said something to that guy, Rob Ross or whatever. And John had even mentioned this. He mentioned a lot of things that I actually do say. And he said, sometimes he does get big headed and stuff, but he also has to come out when somebody, as a Gravano, says something like that about his father, because there is other people that, you know what I mean? And we're all looking at that. And, you know what I mean? It's just something that a lot of people wouldn't understand. But, I think that it was an excellent interview. I went back when people put comments in my chat and stuff, because I'm dead serious. Once it got to that point where it was done, all the like real stuff that was, I felt real heavy. I was, messing with the dogs and everything. So I'm like, all right, I got to drop some content on this right now. And that's what I did. And then people left comments, and, I took some comments down and stuff. And like, I just didn't want that I don't want that kind of stuff to overshadow the good part of this interview. You know what I mean? And I think that can happen on both ends.
Yeah, for people who don't want to see the whole thing, I would go to the 2 hours and 38 minutes and go on from there, because that's where you get the information on the 302s.
Right. Well, see, that's Adam. That's what I'm talking about. Is that's look. My point on that is, people are already going to, like your age or whatever. People, it's like having a base. You know what I mean? Nobody's going to sway either which way. I paid more attention, and it meant a lot more to me personally the first couple of hours when he was actually talking about it. Stuff that, hey, you guys stop it. See, this is what I'm dealing with. But this is just to me what I felt in that interview. You know what I mean? And I think it was therapeutic to him to actually open up like that. Does that make sense?
Yes. And Adam, Eric has a channel about prison life and prison stories. Eric, how many years did you do?
I mean, altogether, I'll say like in my whole life, like I just say 20, but it's probably a little bit more or something. But okay. I've been sentenced to 21 and a half years. I probably did 18 on that. And then if you count like jail time and all that stuff, probably like 20,
So that's why he's explaining why it was important to him, certain things that John was saying.
Yeah, because this is actually the first time John's opened up about a lot of that stuff. You know what I mean? He has before, but this is the first time he did it. And I'll tell you this, he lost track a little bit, and here's where when you've seen it though, but he could, you know what I mean, your emotions are going to take over a little bit when they started getting into the Sammy thing, but he actually reeled it back in pretty well. At first he was like, well, he should have just whacked him a long time. I said, all right, reel it in, John, reel it in. You know what I mean? Yeah. And he actually did, and he made some really good points. You know what I mean? I did say in my video 2 things that I said. I said he missed on the Sammy thing, and I'll tell you where he missed that was because, look, not only would John Gotti never go up to Sammy and ask him to do something stupid like that, but that was John Gotti's fourth Rico, and I learned something. Gotti was the first one to ever beat a Rico trial. I did not know that. John also touched on that Rico was meant for real organizations, not for the mob. So my point on that was, like I've said, so I'll say this again, like John Gotti, that was his fourth rodeo. He already knew that would not even make common sense to even try to do that legally. That would have got him convicted also.
Exactly.
But that's what I felt in the interview. You know what I mean? He was very, very transparent. I also like this. I like this because I've said this, and I've said this to you, Angel. Everybody sits back and just thinks everything's a cakewalk. Man, they destroyed that guy financially and everything, and he's came back a long way. And I think the next time he does an interview, that's what should be focused on is his actual comeback and how he's done that. And I think that's a great accomplishment. And like people need to hear certain things like that, like especially the direction that my channel's going. And that's just the way I feel about it.
Good on you, Eric. Hey, I'll say bye-bye
Hey, Tony.
to you guys. Lee, Adam, Eric, Marlon, and Angel. I'll stay listening.
Take care, my man.
And I'm really,
much,
now I
Tony.
really, when I listen to this Patrick Ben David interview tonight, I'll listen to that. Now I'm really, really excited to hear it tonight. See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye, Tony. Thank you. I get such a kick out of him.
But anyway, guys, so that was what did you guys think? Did you guys think do you guys think I'm right, like along them lines of the transparency? Did you guys see that?
I like to hear Adam's opinion.
Yeah, me too.
Because Adam's close to John, and I think that he can pretty much touch base on what he thought of the interview. What did you think, Adam?
Well, I saw the 2010 60-minute interview in person. It was a 3-hour interview that was shot down. And he was very articulate then, but here he outdid himself. Again, this is not a surprise to me because I know the guy. I see him all the time. But it wasn't a surprise to some people that, that they don't realize that how intelligent and articulate this guy is. And what he was saying was true. Whether or not some keyboard commandos like it, whether or not some people that eat cheese for their diet like it. So it was an excellent. The only thing I wish the hell was that the interviewer would have shut up a little bit more.
I did. What do you mean? I thought that he did a good job of just sitting there.
Talk too much.
What?
I thought PBD, whatever the hell his name is, talk too much.
Really? I didn't think. I thought he let John. He let John do all the talking.
It could have been trimmed down, but that's one man's opinion. What am I going to tell you?
Yeah,
John did a great job.
Yeah. And you know what he did? He brought to life. I think what he did is he brought his father to life, and you could see because a big part of that interview was about John Gotti, and it's like he mentioned something because everybody sees when he went in to visit John Gotti in prison, but the way he describes it is totally different than what people say.
Well, because also what he said was, and I've said this many times, is that people have seen only a snippet of that. That's actually a 90-minute visit. My brother has the whole 90 minutes. He has the whole 90 minutes, but he only released a little snippet of it.
And I like what he said. He said when he hugged him, he really didn't want to let go of him. That's good. No. That's good stuff because people don't realize. How often did he see his father? Not very often.
No, because what happened is we were visiting my father. He always went on the visits, but then he went, he was under house arrest. He got arrested. He was in Valhalla for how long? They held him without bail. And then when he finally did get the chance to go see him, my father was already, half his face was gone. So, and he was very thin, and my brother was taken back. And you see on that little snippet that you do see that he's emotional. You see, he keeps wiping his eyes, and
all right.
Well, Angel, at the risk of sounding redundant, anybody who really wants to know about that scene should get the book.
Yeah, exactly.
It's highly detailed in Shadow of My Father.
Yeah,
along with a lot of these other issues.
Exactly. And I'll never forget, I was the one who had to tell my brother that my father had cancer. And I was very emotional. The phone rang. He called me, and I was crying. And I said, John, Daddy has cancer. And he said, what do you mean? And I said, he has head and neck cancer. And my brother knew the seriousness of it. I only knew a little bit of it. And at that point, my brother didn't even want to get out on bail anymore. He was trying to get out on bail. And then once I told him that, he didn't even care to get out. So there's a lot of things that people don't know. The movie showed a little bit. The book tells it, but not everything. Not everything that Peter, saw when he was there. Not everything that we saw when we were there. John didn't see any of that. And I keep telling John, you have no idea how lucky you are that you weren't able to see him and be with him during that time.
Well, he read so did I. Read your brother Peter's diary, which is very
right
and very sad too. Very well written.
So that's why my brother was very passionate, with Patrick Bet-David, because who the hell is Gravano to diminish, like my father, the man that he was, the tough guy that he was. And I'm not talking about the gangster in the street. I'm talking about the battle in that prison and what he went through with that cancer. How all he had to do was sign a stupid paper, a stupid document, and he refused to do it. He refused. And so he suffered like a dog for it. And then you think you're going to talk bad about him and make up lies about him? You're a rat who couldn't do your time. You put how many people away, and you want to say my father's this and my father's that. My father was your driver. There's millions of pictures of you holding the umbrella. You were the umbrella holder. You were the door opener. And now you want to say my father was please, he's so sickening. But I was proud of my brother John. I'm very proud of my brother. And that's what I have to say.
How the hell are you, Lee? Haven't seen you in a long time.
I've been doing really good. I can't complain at all. I figured that when you weren't here, I figured that maybe you just got tired of the dealings on here.
I did.
Oh, I figured that.
And the other thing was too, I had said everything I had to say at the time. I just came on today in response to the excellent video that John did.
Mm-hmm. And you were writing your book.
What's your book about?
No, that book's already been purchased, and that's going to be coming out not in the mainstream stores in probably in a couple of months.
Hey guys,
it's got nothing to do with organized crime.
Hey, I gotta get these dogs all fed and everything like that. Jump in the shower because I just got off work with her.
Thank you so much for coming on, Eric.
All right, no problem. Nice meeting you, Adam, and see you, Marla, Lee, Angel. You guys have a good night.
Thank you. You
Take
too,
care.
Eric.
Right,
you
bye.
too.
Angel, I'm falling asleep. I'm gonna go.
All right, go ahead, Marla.
Right.
Did you have that guy Eric on Time Tales? If you're still doing that?
Not yet. Not yet, because he has his own channel. Yeah, I really should. He's been on here, this is like the, I don't know, 4th, 5th time.
Well, I could help promote his channel.
Yeah,
if he's on here.
I like his channel, but, he talks a lot, it's like brutal stuff in prisons, and,
people should know about that.
Welcome to prison, Angel.
I know. I don't want to know about guys getting, raped and stuff like that.
Lee, are you sitting down, Lee?
Yes.
How's your blood pressure, Lee?
Good.
I want to give you a shock, Lee.
What's that?
I voted for Trump.
Oh, I knew you did.
Oh, okay.
I told you, Lee.
Angel told me. Yeah, Angel
right.
told me. And
I said. So let's talk about that, Adam. So look, he's got everything. Look, wait, I was shocked. He's Times Man of the Year. Imagine that.
well, he got to be the man of the year. It's the greatest comeback in political history. I mean, you can't not give it to him. But I'm going to tell you what. he's got the opportunity to do something now. And if he doesn't do it, then he's going to be a failure. It's going to be up there.
Exactly.
End of story. I mean, you saying you're going to do those things, you got the opportunity to do them. Now do them. He can either go down as one of the greatest presidents ever, or one of the biggest flops. There's no in between.
Exactly.
You know,
What do you think about I've always liked Kash Patel, Adam. What do you think of him?
I like the first name.
Cash. No, I'm serious. I always liked him.
Who the hell is he?
Cash
Well,
Patel,
he's
he's
very
going to
smart,
be the new
yeah.
FBI director.
Yeah, but I hope one thing though. I hope that they don't go in looking for revenge, because they got to get this country straightened out. The
Yeah,
revenge
me
thing
too.
ain't going to get us there. Okay, you know, he beat the charges, he beat the cases. What's left is going to be thrown out of court. I mean, he needs to concentrate on the country, and we don't need him in there for 4 years trying to get his revenge. If that's the case, then I don't even want to deal with it, to be honest with you. It makes no sense. It's like, you know, you're going to try to put people in prison, and then next thing you know, you're not concentrating on what you're here for. America wants the country to be straightened out, not a revenge thing. We didn't put him in office for revenge.
Exactly. That's how I feel.
Well, you know, the price of our hamburgers is going to go way up in the restaurants once he throws out all the illegal aliens in the kitchen.
Oh my God. I think that you know, you want to get rid of the criminals. Good.
Not
do
all
it.
of them.
The criminals, yeah.
They're going to get
Couple
rid.
people.
They're going to get rid of the ones they're supposed to get rid of. Nobody is going to. It's in this country. And it's done the right thing. It's not going to be thrown out. You know, they want to say that they're going to have a hard enough time tracking down the criminals and the 2 million people that didn't show up for court. I mean, that's going to be enough work in itself. If they take care of that and seal the border or fix the border, you can never seal it. Okay, great job. You know, but
Libya is actually a very easy way to catch them.
Oh
How's
no,
that?
here it goes.
Just throw a hat on the floor; it'll start to dance.
Oh God. Fish, John didn't get paid anything for that interview. They offered to pay him. They also offered to give him plane fare, offered to pay his plane fare first class and set him up in a hotel. And my brother told them to donate that money to charity. He also asked if Sammy Gravano said the same thing, and Patrick Bet-David did not answer.
yeah, well, okay.
Is that the fish, gentleman there?
What happened?
Is that fish the fish?
Who knows? He has 30 accounts. Who knows?
Yeah.
So he didn't take 5 cents. And he also, whatever his name is, Patrick Bet-David would not, he would not answer if Gravano got paid, and he took the free.
Of course. You think that Gravano's son and daughter are going to let him go someplace with, you know, they're not. He's going to get every penny he can get.
Well, my brother did not, and he told him to donate it to cancer.
What is the nationality of that cat? He's got an Irish first name and a Hebrew last name. What is he?
Who's that?
Bet-David.
Oh, he's Iranian.
Oh, is he? Well,
Iranian or Albanian? Iranian. I'm pretty sure he's Iran. He's from Iran.
Okay.
Yeah, and he escaped the country back during the
79?
Yeah. Well, the guy's an absolute. I mean, he started with nothing, and he built up this monster empire. That his empire, along with Joe Rogan's empire, and it's responsible for knocking out MSNBC and CNN.
Yeah. Well, don't forget the Persian Empire has been around for a long time.
Yeah. Oh, Chris Archilla's blocked.
Like John said himself, he beat the most powerful political entity on the planet. John seems to have a lot of gratitude, and it shows. It was a great interview. Thank you, Tim Pale TV. Thank you.
And you know, I was telling Angel too, it's very deceiving that that they have 340,000, but they actually have 600,000. Between all the clips and all the shorts that have been put out, I've seen one clip that has over 100,000. So
Really?
Yeah, so it's not just
that
that interview. They're very smart. They got a 3-hour interview, and you know how many shorts and clips they can make out of that? That interview is going to get a couple million by the end of the week. Easy, a couple million.
Wow.
You know, it's going to get Chicky-like numbers.
I can't. Here we go.
Chicky calls me this morning, and he's telling me. Chicky called me this morning, and he's saying to me, "What a great interview that was." I go, "Yeah," and then he goes, and I go, "But I don't think he can get your numbers, Chicky." And Chicky goes, "Yeah, I know." So in show business now, we call it Chicky type numbers.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Chicky called my brother yesterday, and you know, listen, Chicky worries me only because Chicky will say, I don't bother with this kid anymore, but he really does. And then he tells my brother, I don't like that kid, but he must really like him because he still talks to him and stuff. So that's the thing with Chicky. I don't like people that go pretend that they're not friends with someone and then go back and forth sneaky.
Okay, I'm waiting for it.
Seen a lot of that over the years, Andrew.
Yeah, I know. Dappa, you gotta go watch it. You have to go watch it. Lee, he got into office first, one step at a time. These scums will try pull something before.
No, they're not. Yeah, Triple X. They're not going to be able to.
Yeah,
they're not going to. Yeah, it's. There's too much power behind him right now. I mean, this guy has a cabinet like no one's ever seen.
Well, you know, Angel, after the election, there was a one-word change in Kamala Harris's campaign.
What was it?
She went from "we're not going to back" to "we're not coming back."
What?
Well, she used to say "we're not going back" when she was running. After she lost, we're not coming back.
Not coming back. Yeah.
We're gonna have to go back to San Francisco and convict innocent people again or something.
I can't wait. Don King says, Angel, your brother is a man's man, and the interview he did with PBD was great. Thank you, Don King. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, he did a good job with that guy who was the rapper, whoever he was, but this was the
yeah, this is much better. I didn't like
different. Yeah,
the Burner one was boring.
This was the one that everybody was waiting for.
I couldn't watch the whole Burner one. It was like watching John Gotti with John Travolta.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I agree
Did
with
you
that.
see my interview with Armand DeSante, Adam?
No. What has he got to say?
I did an interview with Armand DeSante. It's on here. And it was really good. I'll just say that. I asked him if he saw the John Travolta one, and he said no.
What's he starring in now? 8mm movies?
Oh no, that's not nice. Don King says he is Iranian and Italian. Patrick David, really?
No, I think he's Iranian. I don't think of
Italian.
Yeah, I think he's Iranian.
Yeah, he said he was 18% Italian, according to.
18%. That's right.
Oh, that's right. And he's Armenian ethnic group born in Iran, so he's Armenian. I thought he was Armenian. PBD is the definition of a rhino. Really?
No, I maybe, but not as much. A lot of rhinos aren't rhinos no more. But there are a lot of, because they're becoming extinct. They will be destroyed. The rhinos. Look how many left office. Look at Mitch McConnell's leaving. Romney left. All the rhinos are running for the hills.
You think so? You think so?
Just look at who's leaving.
Okay.
They're leaving, and it's like they're becoming extinct. They lost the fight. They've been fighting. They've been fighting Trump for 4 or 5. They've lost. The rhinos lost. The left lost. They lost.
Yeah, maybe even Melania will start sleeping with him again.
No, I don't think so.
God.
I think she's going to sleep with the father of Barron, probably. Angel gets mad when I say that.
If she did a paternity suit, it would be a class action.
Because right, you see, you know better than all the other conspiracy theorists.
Angel,
Hello
I'm
there,
joking.
my friend. Hello there, Truth Hurts. Hello. Only 84 likes. We can do so much better than that. People are stingy tonight.
But you only been on for an hour and a half, so you're being greedy.
Oh, look. See, the Truth Hurts says that interview was from the heart. That's right. It was. Truth Hurts.
You know,
Thank
Angel,
you, Bacala. Your brother gave a great interview, Angel. Thank you, Bobby.
The reason, Angel, you got so few likes is you don't have any Democrats on the show because they like to vote several times.
Let me see. I will tell you. I'll tell you. I lived a life to this point, Teresa Marie. All right, he's talking to Teresa. Let's see what else.
How's your wrestling channel doing, Lee?
I'm up to almost 27,000 subscribers.
Are you guys still doing a mob channel too?
Well, James has that. That's at 37,000.
That's good.
Yeah, we were talking about that between the two channels. We have 64,000 subscribers.
Let's see. Doug Ross is asking me, did I think it would be a landslide? It was a 5 million more popular.
No, it was a landslide. That's considered a landslide. We knew who was going to win. There was no doubt who was going to win.
Oh, no, I was getting nervous. I was getting nervous.
Angel, who told you right from the very beginning it's over?
Yes, you did. But I spoke to Adam before also, right before Election Day, and Adam was kind of confident too.
Well,
that Trump was going to win.
Yes, yeah. That Trump was going to win, exactly. Well, but yeah, I got a little nervous.
They got mad when Chris Wallace came on, because Chris Wallace does not like Trump. He came on before the election started, and he said it's over. And the people, and that's before that's before they counted one vote. Chris Wallace, he knew all about her internal polling was awful, and they were covering it up. The internal polling. It was absolutely awful. And then they tried that sneaky thing with Iowa, saying that he was behind by 3. And that was never. And then they said that he was behind in Texas. I'm here in Texas. I knew he was not behind. The country's turning red. I never thought I'd say that, but Texas is redder than ever. Florida's redder than ever. Those are big states. That means that he could rely on those states. New Jersey's
red because they ain't turning white.
Yeah, well, New Jersey's within 5 points. That's unbelievable, and things are turning.
It's true about New York because they had said that New York was like the 5 boroughs and Long Island were a lot more red.
The only place they won was in Manhattan,
and that was who's that to the left of
right.
the league?
The Democrats won the what?
Angela, you live?
That's me.
Can't see. It's too dark.
I know. I don't know how to. My son's
I tell her that. She goes, Lee, I don't have my makeup on.
That's all right.
No, I didn't even do my hair today.
Me neither.
Yeah. What was I saying now? So they said that Nassau and Suffolk County was all for him.
Well, so the boroughs were the
boroughs were close.
The only reason he lost is Manhattan. That's the land of the rich left, and they by 80% there. They got like 80%, which is crazy when you got all those people living there.
Thank you, Dave T. Thank you.
Well, getting back to Chris Wallace.
Oh yeah, so go ahead. I'm sorry.
Chris Wallace, all that they were all up there, and Chris Wallace said that it's over. And then they got mad. They were like, "It's not over. You don't know what you're talking about." And then Chris Wallace said, "Yes, I seen." He goes that what is that poll they take when they're the day of the election, Adam? What do they call that again?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What's the name of the poll when the day of the election that they take?
Harris?
People are going to vote. They take polls.
Harris poll? I don't know.
No. Well, they do a poll the day people are voting, and everything was coming back that it was going to be Trump, and the media was covering it up, And Chris Wallace came right out and said it. I got to give him his kudos because I don't like him, but I got to give he stood up to them when they said they called him a liar. Not a liar. They just said he didn't know what he was talking about.
They had no fucking candidate. Number one, Biden was brain dead. Nobody was going to vote for this phony person that was about as black as I am and doing some ruined California. So what the hell would they had? Nobody.
And Wallace even said, and this is when they really gave Wallace a hard time. Wallace said, "Oh, he'll win the popular vote too." So Wallace seen something ahead of time.
What happened? He quit, right, Wallace? He quit after the election.
Yeah, because he's going to do what everybody else is doing. He's going to go online and start a podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, that's big. Look at Megyn Kelly. Her podcast is taking off. It's insane.
Yeah, well, she's had a lot of work done, I think, Megyn Kelly.
Oh yeah,
I think she got too skinny. She lost
yes,
a lot
I told
of weight.
you.
She's too skinny. Yeah, she's way too skinny.
Her face has been lifted. She's talking to her. You know what?
Oh my God. The Truth Hurts says, "Hi Adam, I met you at Emma's christening."
Exit poll. Okay.
That's my best friend. You met her, my best friend.
All right, I don't remember, but then again, I don't remember anything.
Okay, so Adam, it's called the exit polls. The day of the election, at the exit polls Trump was way out in front in the exit polls, and that's when they knew.
The exit polls, yeah.
And that's why they called Pennsylvania, because they knew there was not enough votes left. And it was funny on CNN when the guy's putting up. So the lady says, "So what counties did she improve on?" And he puts up the map. Not one county. Not one county in the country. She improved nowhere.
Yes, that's right. That's what made them get upset with him.
Yeah, because he put up and said, "Look, no." He goes, "She has not won a county. She has not turned a county. She did not flip a county.
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing."
Well, look what's happening to MSNBC. They're getting screwed.
Oh, they're plummeting. Their ratings have crashed, and CNN, their ratings have crashed.
Yeah, but you know what?
Might have to go back to guys again.
But listen, this happened to Fox News after Trump lost. So it does happen.
Not like this, Angel. Not like this.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't think they're going to bounce back?
No, because
so where did all those people
they want to watch podcasts. People watch podcasts now, Angel. That's what we're talking about.
Oh, so
they don't want to watch. I never watch the news anymore. I watch podcasts.
In fact, Angel is an opening in MSNBC if you want it.
Yeah, well, they wouldn't like me there.
So
I remember one time. You want to hear a funny story?
Yes.
One time, my brother ran into in the supermarket. He ran into Sean Hannity, right? So him and Hannity went next door or whatever, a few doors down, to have a cup of coffee, and they were talking. And my brother told him, my sister, she watches you and Tucker, and he's like, really, she's a Trump. He said, would she want to come on? My brother said, oh wait, she's too opinionated for you. You don't want her. Seriously. Because at that time, Sean Hannity was starting to get on my nerves. Because everything with Sean Hannity was, the FBI is corrupt, but it's only the top echelon of the FBI. Oh, give me a break. You can't just say one part of the FBI is corrupt.
Well, let's face it, Angel. It's the people at the top that tell the people at the bottom what to do.
Exactly.
They have no choice.
Exactly.
To fight it, we should show Adam his new smile.
What does that even mean? I haven't been here in a while. Does it mean something?
Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
Here, I'll show you.
Well,
all right, let him show you. Show you. Let's see, Mr. Smith. Okay. Parasite Slave, if you want to come up, I'll drop the link. Mr. Smith. Let's see. Doug Ross says on the map, the red to blue really, really showed me something. I mean, it looked like, a 9-2 hockey game that bad, but maybe it was a dummy map they put up. I don't know.
So, Angel, you still have a whole bunch of people busting your ass on this channel, or is that calmed down?
No, I don't. No, I'm not fighting with anybody anymore. I don't care what they say. I don't care what they do. I'm not fighting.
Okay, so let's see this new smile he's talking about. You got a new background in your office.
Oh, he can't hear you.
No.
So Lee, Adam said, "Let's see that new smile you're talking
I
about."
don't know what they're talking
Well,
about.
no, actually, my gums are swollen up here.
What do you, an implant?
Well, no, partial.
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll
Okay.
show you. See, this was Lee Cole the other day. Let's see. Let's show.
At the dentist, getting ready to get some new teeth. I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous, but I waited this long. It's time to get rid of this mouth full of shit and put something nice in it. Okay, take care, people. Bye. Okay, I'm gonna try to talk with my mouth done. I can really talk. Listen. Damn. Okay, this should do really good for you.
And now we have Tony Curtis.
Wow. And those are implants or dentures, or what is it?
Look at that. Look how good he looks. He looks so young there.
Yeah,
Really?
they're dentures.
Those are uncomfortable, aren't they?
Well, not only until your gums heal.
You know, he's got all stitches right now. He's
I got
still very
stitches in
sore.
Yeah, I got like 7 stitches in my mouth.
Let me just
implant?
show this real quick. I want to show the. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, where is it? Crap. What did I do with it?
Lee, maybe you could pronounce Italian last names with no.
Yeah, I seen that.
Wait, I wanted to show something. What did I do with it? Did I email it to me? I might have. Let me go check. Oh no, I know where it is. Hold on.
How's your dog doing, Lee?
Polly's doing good. She had 3 surgeries a couple weeks ago.
What about her?
At the same time, she had a tumor removed from one of her nipples. She had her anal glands removed, and she had a couple teeth removed. And she's feeling much better.
How old is that dog?
She's 11 going on 12.
Okay.
Huh?
I just want to show this.
She runs around like
my anal glands.
Huh?
I had my teeth put in my anal glands. So I can talk shit.
Oh, I can't take you too. Hold on. I just want to say that Johnny Mack left me a very, very nice comment on my community post about my brother's interview. And I appreciate that, Johnny Mack. But let me just show you this. Hold on. I want to show this. Everybody, please pay attention to this. This is important.
Hey, everybody, it's Jeff from Mob Talk Radio. If you can do me a favor, a friend of mine's father is missing. His name is Vito Diamore. He's 86. He's 5'7". He weighs 145 pounds. He has white hair, brown eyes. He was last seen wearing blue jeans, a gray sweatshirt, burgundy jacket, and brown shoes. He is driving a black 2017 Ford Edge with PA reg number WR6829A. He was last seen in the area, Foxden Court, Glen Mills, Township, Delaware County, yesterday at around 3:00 p.m. The police believe this person may be at special risk of harm or injury, may be confused. Anybody with information on Diamore is asked to contact police immediately by calling 911 or 484-840-1000. Once again, this is a friend of mine's father. Everybody in Pennsylvania and in the Philadelphia area, especially, please, if you see Vito or this car, this vehicle, please call 911 or please call 484-840-1000. Please, please, please. If you have seen Vito or you have seen the car, once again, the number is 484-840-1000 or call 911. So all my PA people, if you see the car or see Vito, please do anything you can to help. He's an elderly guy. He's a diabetic, and he's suffering from a little bit of dementia. If you see him, please, or the car, even if you're not sure, call 911. Thank you.
I don't want to see the car. It might be the last thing I see.
Well, here, in case you couldn't tell from that video, here's his picture. If anybody recognizes him, that's what he looks like. Oh, I feel bad. I hate hearing these
It's nice of
things.
you to put that up, Angel.
Oh, well, I would forget it. Of course I would. That's somebody's
On a happier note,
grandpa's.
Angel, on a happier note, I think we will celebrate what happened in the penny verdict.
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
Actually done.
Just give me 1 second. There's his
Thank you,
face
Pepper.
again. People, please. Okay, I'll play it again at the end. But yeah, the penny verdict, we spoke about that the other night. I was, when Lee was explaining it to me and we were talking about it, I didn't really understand the whole thing because I love watching all these court cases, but for some reason, New York doesn't have cameras in the courtroom, so I couldn't watch this. So I was only getting like what Lee said or what do you call it?
The judge.
The judge, yeah, 5. What's that called again?
Janine Perro.
Yes, what she would say or what the New York Post would say. So I really didn't understand it until she had the interview with him, and they tried to make this about race, and I think that's so disgusting. Really disgusting.
The assistant prosecutor kept calling him the white guy.
Yes, I think that
during
was
the trial. Right there, it could be thrown out. Right there, the judge could have said, "This case is tossed."
Yes.
Right, Adam kept calling him the white guy.
It certainly could have been grounds for appeal.
Yeah. And the judge, but see, here's the funny thing. The judge messed up. Once they couldn't come to a verdict, the judge had no right to bring the second verdict in. No right. It was against the law. And he brought it in. And over the weekend, Fox attacked him something viciously. And the judge is like, man, I messed up. So, the judge knew that he had to throw that case out on Monday morning. And he did. So kudos to the judge for actually listening to the people on Fox that kept telling him why that was not allowed. Now, Adam, do you want to explain why that wasn't allowed, the lower charge, the way the judge did it?
Actually, I'm a little confused because normally it's what's called a lesser included charge, and it could be determined by the jury. But
yeah, but
I didn't follow the case that closely.
Yeah, he did something wrong when he. Maybe someone in the chat. He did something wrong when he gave instructions to the jury, because one of the things is the lower verdict. They already knew. The jury already knew they weren't going to vote. They were not going to vote guilty on either charge. The jury knew, and he was trying. And he was trying to force them to take that lower charge. It was like the judge was telling them, well, we have the lower charge here. And once he did that, it became very appealable. It would have been tossed out. And everybody was attacking the judge for doing it, the way he did it. And Janine Perro said, she's been a judge most of a long period of time. She said, I've never seen anything like that in any court.
Well, I didn't hear his instructions, so I can't comment.
Yeah.
Well, she was a prosecutor too. She was a prosecutor.
A damn good prosecutor.
So was Kamala Harris, and so was.
No, don't compare the two. No, Janine Perro was very successful. Very successful. She was in White Plains too, a very tough area to be in back then.
Her husband was mixed up with organized crime.
God forbid, Angel, if we know anybody. God forbid, Angel. Well, how dare her have a family?
She ended up divorcing him after his last case or something.
Angel, none of your family was mixed up with organized
I
crime.
know.
Absolutely,
Imagine.
I like
I
when
know.
Yeah, she said that to me. She said that to me the other day. She says her family was involved with organized crime. I said, Angel, did you just hear what you said?
Yeah, well, because I don't sit there and throw stones at other people. I can't because I can't. But you know, she has. So true. Adam, my best friend, was the one who made all the desserts.
Mazel tov, kid.
You
Did I have any
remember
of them? I
now,
don't remember.
right? You still don't remember she made all that dessert?
This party was when?
Oh my God.
How long ago?
Like 2 months ago, Adam.
What is this? This is December?
December.
No, it was longer than that.
It was in September. Emma's christening.
Was it?
Oh my God. Now you know, Jill.
No, I remember being there. I remember that great picture you sent everybody with the thank you card. That was fantastic. Whoever took that photo with the balloons and everything.
Yes.
I remember a lot of that stuff, but remember what I ate? No. The only thing I remember is at your brother's birthday that you took my entree.
Well, you left.
Well, that's no excuse. You should have brought it home to me.
You left.
Well, yeah, I guys ever end early than it did, so I had my car waiting.
Have you guys ever been to White Plains?
Yeah,
yes.
Well, yeah.
We had to go there for my brother.
Yeah, well, I lived in White Plains for when I was married to my first wife. And I always remember her mother hated me. I don't know why she hated me. I'm a likable guy. And the mother used to come over to the house. And so I don't drink. So her mother came over to the house and opened up the refrigerator and seen all these beers sitting in there. And she goes, is that what you do? You sit here drinking all day? And I looked at her and I said, those belong to your daughter. And she was like, she just...
How long did that marriage last?
That one, 3 years.
Would you run out of beer?
I didn't drink. I smoked weed, but I didn't drink. You know, it's like I was this type of guy. Like during the Giants, when the Giants were in the Super Bowl, my brother brought over his friends, and they're all in the kitchen. They're sniffing cocaine, and so my brother start yelling at me to get over here and sniff cocaine. So I put my nose down and I blew the straw out and blew the coke off the table.
Oh my God!
Because I didn't want to take the cocaine, but it was like I wasn't going to take it. And the coke went flying off the table. No one's seen it. So.
Oh God! Rest assured, what's done behind the walls is hidden, but we'll step up to tell the truth, the real truth. Oh, all right, that's your case. I know you have a lawsuit.
He does. I have nothing. I don't know anything about it.
Oh.
I haven't talked to Mark, not for any reason. I just haven't talked to him in a couple of months.
Oh yeah, he has. He had a fight at the polling station.
Who did?
Right here, Constable Mark. With Constable Mark W. Sylvester, Justice for All Show. And Daniel Perry was pardoned. Who's Daniel Perry now again?
He wasn't pardoned. He was acquitted.
No, that's Daniel Penny.
Penny, right. My mistake.
Penny, yeah, but I forgot who Daniel Perry was.
He was the misspelling of Daniel Penny.
I forgot who he is.
See, I forgot who made the dessert. So what are you giving me a hard time for?
Exactly. Okay. Wasn't the lower charge added after they already voted to acquit on murder or something?
No, it's a lesser included offense.
What happened?
It's a lesser included offense. So if they don't get him on murder, they get him on manslaughter, they get him on criminally negligent homicide, or multiple intent to gawk, or something like that.
Okay.
Go to law school.
Okay. The judge sent them to Allen. Yeah. My brother's last judge did the same thing 3 times.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah.
Now, there's really no case law that says you can only do one Allen charge, but traditionally that's all you're allowed to do. And what Castell did was like everything else he did, dirty pool, and it didn't work.
Yeah.
Truth hurts. I'm sure it was great dessert, but I have other things to think about, like revealing myself to be the Antichrist next year.
Oh my God. You know what I showed the other day, Adam? Because it was John's, well, actually last week, it was John's 15 years that he's home.
Yeah,
So I was
December
showing, I was showing some of the news clippings when the jurors were waiting outside for him to come out.
Angel, I'm going to let you and you take this out with Adam. No, I was stuck. Adam knew I forgot his name. Okay, you and Adam, I'm going to take off.
All right, Lee. Thank you.
I'm in a different room, and Polly's going nuts right now.
Good to see you, kiddo. Nice teeth.
Likewise, and I'm glad that you came to the promised land, Trump. Okay.
Oh my God. Thank you, Lee.
Right, take care, people.
Thank you.
Have a nice one.
You too. He has to kick himself. So what's going on, Adam? Parasite Slade, did you want to come on? Adam, how can you not remember my dessert table? I know.
It was so good. I overdosed on the sugar and it affected my brain. How's that? I don't remember my own goddamn name most of the time.
I know, right? So let's see. Man, that's funny. There would have been a lot of your brother's friends pissed off blowing away cocaine. Oh, you're talking to Lee.
Ain't talking to me.
You're not talking to me. Real deal.
Blow away cocaine, you should inhale it. That's why God made it.
Oh, God, Adam. Real deal wasn't mistrial for being deadlocked. Didn't make much sense. They would be deadlocked on higher charge, but acquit on lesser. Admittedly, I didn't pay that much attention.
All right. So on Parasite Slade's report card, it says must pay attention in class.
Yes.
Not play well with others.
Yeah, I didn't really follow all of it. Like I said, I
didn't get convicted. That's the important thing.
Yeah, exactly. No, too late for me tonight to have. Oh, okay, no problem. Daniel Perry was convicted for self-defense in Austin, Texas. Oh, I don't remember.
He
which
was
one that
convicted
is.
of self-defense. They didn't go with the report. I mean, the defense.
Oh, it was a sandbag move by D.A. Bragg. What happened?
Mark, should I become a Jehovah's Witness? I don't think so.
Oh, God. It was a sandbag move by D.A. Bragg, and New York law doesn't allow a dismissal at such a late stage. Really?
And I don't know. I don't know all these guys. Maybe they have the teacher's edition to the criminal law. I don't know about that at all.
Lee didn't do coke. He just liked the smell of it.
That's it all.
Yeah. All right. It's time to check the news. Hold on. Small plane crashes along Westchester Highway near County Airport. Well, that's not a good thing. Walk on the wild side. Let's see. Mayor Adams, NYPD brass visited underground homeless wasteland inside New York City subways, and what they found is surprising. Like I said, unless your kid takes the subway, you're not going to care about cops being down there.
Yeah, what
or
they
you
found
take
was
the subway.
what's the name? Governor Hochul was doing tricks down there.
Oh my God, she's good. I mean, seriously, they're the worst. New York City is the worst.
It certainly is.
At least he's smartening up, Adams.
Who? Oh, Adams. Well, he probably was in his trial.
He what?
Isn't he indicted for some shit?
Yeah. Let's see. What else is new in here?
I'm sure innocence, folks.
Smug Hunter Biden ducks into Malibu sushi joint. Dodges questions about controversial pardon from his dad. What'd you think about that? Wouldn't you think it was odd if he didn't pardon his son?
I think he was a fucking hypocrite for doing it because he said he wouldn't.
Okay, but you knew you didn't think he was going to.
Of course he's going to do it. He's a politician, therefore he's a hypocrite.
Exactly. Luigi Mangione fled U.S. to zen out on solo Asia trip months before allegedly killing United Healthcare CEO. Okay. The wanted
Let's talk about
Maxon.
that for a minute because I've got a gig where I'm writing a bunch of articles for a website, and one of the things I just finished was about these healthcare denials.
Okay.
Without mentioning specific companies, there are some very large companies that their denials come from not a doctor, not one of their doctors reviewing a medical file, but from a computer algorithm. And that's why so many are turned down. And they have to be signed off by a doctor. So what happens is the computer algorithm says no, and the doctors just rubber stamp because they don't give a rat's fuck.
Okay.
And then very few people actually appeal these decisions. And if you want, I'll tell a personal story about that.
Yeah, go right ahead, because my daughter is the one who told me that this man created the algorithm that turns people down.
Well, I mean, each company has their own. And I don't know.
Right,
right. Or not, but he worked for the company. When my brother died in 2009, when he keeled over in the supermarket, for some reason the fire department's ambulance couldn't take him, so the cops' ambulance took him. All right, he was dead on arrival. So anyway, they denied coverage of the ambulance ride, and this was their reason. They had two reasons why. One, my brother didn't call him first for pre-approval, and two, there was no indication there was an emergency. So I wrote them back on my letterhead, and I said, well, he would like to have gotten pre-approval, except for the fact that he was dead, and the fact that he was dead he was not able to assess whether or not being dead was an emergency. And I said, please look at my letterhead and pay the fucking thing, and he did.
Wow. And did they?
Yeah, I just said they did. Pay attention in class, kid.
Oh, God. Well, you talk so fast.
Listen faster.
So anyway, I don't think that kid is a hero. Sorry, I know a lot of people do.
Not even a sandwich.
I don't think he's a hero.
No, he's a fucking idiot because he did everything to get caught.
Yeah, exactly.
He's gone. He's going. He'll get good health care in jail. Ho ho ho.
No, he won't.
No kidding.
Yeah, he won't. I think that people who think that he's a hero, it's a little crazy.
No, but what it does show is their very righteous and legitimate anger at the scams and the crap
exactly
these health insurance companies do. They want to take the premiums in, and those premiums are a lot of fucking money. But when it comes to payout, no. And by the way, folks, in case you don't know, especially for us older guys, this happens more frequently with private insurance because it's a for-profit entity. It happens less for the guys like us who are on Medicare or some of the people on Medicaid, but it still happens.
Yeah, she's right. We pay our premium and still get denied, yet CEO makes close to $10 million. I said that last week.
That's what any insurance company wants to do. They want to collect premiums and then deny claims.
Yeah, I have a relative.
You're not good at they got you by the balls.
I have a relative, I'm not going to say which one, who the insurance payment is a mortgage.
Sure. If you got a family, you're paying
insurance. Yes, with a family, and it's a mortgage payment. Okay. Yep. So, absolutely. And then to get denied anything?
Because they're in it for profit. They don't give a fuck about people.
Exactly, they don't.
And they know that a very small percentage of the people are going to either know how or have the balls to do an appeal and to fight it. And folks out there always fight it because a lot of times they'll reverse their decision.
If anything, what he did was bring a lot of attention to this. And now he's got, people at the head of all these other insurance companies a little nervous now.
Yeah, don't you believe that for a minute, okay? They're going to still do the same shit. You
don't think so?
It's profits. So what are they going to do? They're going to whack the CEO? So what? The shareholders don't give a fuck.
Well, oh my God. Do you think that that it's right that a CEO of one of these companies makes close to $10 million a year while they're denying claims?
Is it right? Hey, listen, you know what? Again, that's managed by a board of directors. They can do whatever the fuck they want to. Corporations are not your friends. Governments are not your friends.
Exactly.
They don't give a rat's ass about you. They just want your money. So this is
And
nothing
that's
new.
true. It's pretty sad. Pretty sad. Like I said, I worked in the doctor's office for 13 years. I used to have to get the approvals for these procedures, an MRI or a CAT scan. I had to get the approvals for them. And let me tell you something. My boss knew how to, to make them approve it. He didn't take no for an answer. But it was hard.
Don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Well, my boss did. He actually did care. I remember one time he got, I'm not trying to remember who it was
for. If the doctor
for.
wants to do the right thing, he may have to actually, shall we say, modify the records to make it more likely that it'll be accepted for insurance, which again puts an ethical problem on them. You want to be a nice guy, but on the other hand, you don't want to commit a crime.
Yeah.
And it goes back to the insurance companies.
But I have to say, whatever insurance company I always had, I've never got denied for anything.
That's you.
And I'm also not a person who's I don't run to the doctors. If I go to the doctor three times a year, that's a lot.
You said something very important because the studies show that people who are more frequent users are more frequently turned down, which makes sense.
Okay. Well, I'm not. Like it takes a lot for me. Well, I go 3 times a year because I need to get my blood work done because of my thyroid and the and my diabetes. But other than that, they keep trying to send me for all these tests, and I don't want to go. They wanted me to go to
study for them.
Yeah. Well, I never go. Maybe someday I'll regret it, but right now I feel perfectly fine. So, and to waste that on, I want you to go here and check out this, and for what? I'm not complaining about anything. Why do I need to go and get it done? So I'm not an abuser of my insurance. So maybe that's why I don't get denied.
There, Angel. Number one, of course, is the insurance company wanting to minimize testing for expenses. On the other hand, it's the doctor wanted to minimize a malpractice case by ordering all the tests he can.
Oh, true. Okay, true. Here in Minnesota, we have the best healthcare insurance based on income, and a referral is all you need. I've been denied no claim. It's called Minicare? MinCare. MinCare. Oh, all right, Fish. That sounds good. My daughter has insurance, right, through her job, her and the baby, and they haven't paid one claim yet. And my daughter gets all upset. I said, "What are you getting upset for? That's not your problem. It's the insurance company and the doctor's office. That has nothing to do with you." But it bothers her they haven't paid her doctors. They haven't paid anything for the baby yet. She's a year old. Well, actually, she's almost 14 months old. Oh, she is 14 months old.
Emma's 14 months old now?
No, 13. I'm getting confused. I keep thinking the christening. No, her birthday's November. So, no, she's 13 months old now. Let's see. Fish. I do have blood work in the morning to rule out hepatitis. Oh, wow. That's another thing. When you work for doctors, you have to get those hepatitis shots. They made me go and take, I think it was hepatitis B, C. Adam, they want to give her 25% with the replacement value is for her to get a truck.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, me neither. That is equal value. They are fighting her. They are fighting her man on this. She will not back down. God bless you, Brenda.
Again, I have no idea, Mr. Rush.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about either. I must have missed something.
But anyway, today's lesson, folks, is if you get denied, fight it. Go through their internal appeals procedure, and then if you have to go get a lawyer or something, because the more you fight it, the more coverage you're going to get.
Yeah, but you think that's fair that you have to go out of pocket now, go in your pocket to pay an attorney? The attorneys aren't cheap.
Well, you might be able to get if you show bad faith, you might be able to get attorney's fees. But remember, we're not talking about fair. We're talking about a for-profit entity that doesn't care about human beings. You know, there's one divorce you don't want to get, and that's the one from reality, and that's reality.
Wow, I think that's sad.
There's a lot of things that are sad. Why should I, look like this instead of Kirk Douglas or something? But that's life.
Minnesota care is those not poor enough for Medicaid, but not everyone qualifies. Yeah, you have to make under a certain amount of money. I know what he's talking about. Every state has that. New York has it too.
You got what? Healthy New York or New York for Families?
Yeah, I know what that is. You have to make under a certain amount of money. The problem is that when you make a little over that, okay, so you make a little over it, but you still can't afford. You're not eligible for that, but you still can't afford other, private insurance companies. It's really a problem. It really is a problem.
And we're the only advanced nation that has this problem.
Yeah, exactly. I was just going to say that. Exactly. Noodles. This was, okay. Fish, New Jersey. Yes, family care, but only for families with children. Usually only the children qualify, but some families do. That's what we have in New York also. What was it called here?
It was called Healthy New York, right?
Yeah,
New York
there was some Family Health Plus. Family Health Plus. I think that's what I remember that. For some reason that's coming up in my head. I used to deal with them as well. I was telling you her son was murdered and Dylan and truck were not found for 3 months. Whose son was murdered?
I'm still lost. I don't know.
Yeah, I was telling you about her son was murdered and Dylan on truck were not found for 3 months.
Maybe this relates to a conversation in the chat he might have had a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
And he's just following up on it. But
okay. Okay. Hello, Kim. Hey, Kim's tripping. I saw you. You just started. You're behind us. Adam. All right. Let me see if I can find what he's talking about.
Well, don't bother. He can fill us in. He can just.
All insurance companies, Adam, are vehicle insurance. Man, do I have a story. The kid was murdered, okay? His mom wanted the truck. Rode off. Well, body on truck were not found for 3 months.
Again, there's no point in talking about this because we're missing part of the story.
Yeah.
So if Doug wants to, give us a complete summary, then maybe we can make something intelligent as a comment.
Okay, so Parasite Slayer says 10 Care, Tennessee, has higher limits for children, but way below New Jersey. But there is also state marketplace. I'm curious about Tony in Australia. What is it that you have? America is the only first world rich nation that doesn't have free health care for everyone. In Australia, we have Medicare in Britain. So your health care is free in Australia, but people will argue that it's not as good as the insurance here in America.
You mean the medical care here?
The medical care, yeah. I'm sorry, medical care. Because when I went to Italy, right, and we stayed with some family there, right? She told me that when I said to her, she worked at the airport, and I said to her, "Oh, so do they give you medical, with your job?" And she's like, "What is that?" I said, health coverage. Do you get that through your job? And she said, no, we don't get that through our job. It's free here. I said, it's free? You don't pay for medical here? She said, no. I'm talking about, this was like 15, 16, no, might have
There are
been
countries
longer.
in Europe where the college education is free.
Yes. And
Germany's one of them.
she told me that the only thing that she pays is that when she has to go to a specialist, right? So say she has to go to an endocrinologist. She pays the one-time fee, and that's it. She never pays anything again. That's it.
But don't forget, there's that very famous medical university in Italy called Wasamariu.
Oh, God, Adam. Let's see. Okay. But socialized medicine isn't great either. See, Canada, you wait for certain testing. UK won't cover certain procedures based on age. That's why they come here. And yeah, you see, I remember Michael Moore did that documentary. What was it called again? Sick or something like that, where he said that people from here were getting apartments in Canada because the healthcare there was free.
Well, a lot of Americans go to Costa Rica for procedures.
Yeah,
a lot of people
well, that's
go to,
cosmetic, right?
For plastic surgery.
Yeah, that's cosmetic surgery, which I think is crazy to go to.
It's a lot cheaper.
It is a lot cheaper. I have a friend that went there for her teeth implants. What would cost like 25,000 here was I think she paid 3,000 or 5,000, something like that, going to Costa Rica. Or yeah, it was Costa Rica.
No, Costa Rica is usually the place to go for that.
Yeah, they put you up in a hotel and everything. Beautiful teeth. Her teeth came out gorgeous.
Well, hopefully they stayed in gorgeous.
Yeah, they did. The answer is pretty simple to health insurance, in my opinion. Allow association health plans across state lines. Tony Buick has to take his complaints to kangaroo court. I don't know, Tony. How's your health
insurance coverage?
Yeah, no. How's the health care there? It's good. Elective surgery, they put you on a waiting list. But emergency surgery, it's immediately or soon as possible.
Yeah, and for anesthesia, they get you drunk on Foster's.
Oh, God. No, all right. So they're not complaining over there, right?
They got enough things to complain about.
What would you consider elective surgery? What is elective surgery?
Elective surgery means you don't have to have it.
I know, but what would you consider that?
Getting your eyes done. Blepharoplasty, getting your eyes done, that's elective.
Okay.
Getting the tumor removed, that ain't elective.
No, exactly. So they put you on a wait list for that. Who cares about that? During Bush administration, fell just short of votes for association health plans across state lines. Okay, we get free medical in Alberta, and I tell you, I don't wait for specialists for very long. The guy that did my shoulder does all the NHL guys and CFL. What's CFL? You maybe meant NFL guys? I'm happy, man. All right, good.
Probably Canadian Football League, I guess, would be CFL.
Yeah, hi, Real Housewives. She says socialized medicine is terrible. And my best friend said, you can die before you get the treatment. It takes months to see the specialist in Canada.
Well, the good thing about that is if you die before the treatment, you don't need the treatment.
Oh, my God, Adam. The plan is not to die.
That's a good plan.
Yeah. Frank Rizzo, they will also deny older people certain procedures in the UK. Michael Moore, Roger and me. You get what you pay for. Costa Rica has the best surgeon on the planet, Angel. I'm telling you, their healthcare is second to none. Really?
Yeah, they got some good hookers there too.
Oh God. No, seriously.
I'm not kidding. They had some good hookers there. I was there.
Yeah, some in Mexico. Same in Mexico. For cosmetic surgery is a lot cheaper. I don't know if I want to go to Mexico to get my surgeries. Yeah. Friend of mine in Canada went to his vet to get an MRI because it was going to take so long for a regular MRI. Are you kidding?
And he was diagnosed with being a dog.
I can't. Costa Rica is known for, yep. Let's see. Yeah, plastic surgery. I like my surgeries in America. Yeah, me too. Dental school in Costa Rica is generally considered not expensive compared to other countries like the United States. In the U.S., it costs $300,000 to finish dental school.
It's got to be expensive in
Holy
Britain.
crap!
It's got to be expensive in Britain because they all got lousy fucking teeth.
I can't. No, seriously, it's $300,000 to go to dental school.
It's like pulling teeth.
Oh my God, I almost choked on myself to Adam.
Okay.
They do that here for essential care. The profit incentive raises the denial rate. I'm sorry.
Speaking of dental things, folks, if you don't have dental insurance, you may want to get one of those dental discount cards. I have one of those. I say 50% on my bill, and they're very inexpensive.
What do you mean dental? I have dental insurance, but what are you talking about?
Well, they're different companies. I'm not looking to plug any one, but there's like Delta Dental, there's Aetna. It costs, as a single guy, it costs me maybe $100 a year, and I get half off from participating dentists, and there's a lot of participating dentists. So if you don't have insurance on your program for dental care, you may just want to get one of them cards. So go Google, dental discount plans, and you'll come up with stuff.
Oh, really? Do you pay for that? Oh, you said once a year, right?
Yes, it's next to compared to what I save. It's nothing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know it. I meant like you have to wait. So what? Who cares about that?
Some people
ass implants. If they let insurance companies compete across the state line, premiums will drop due to competition. Hi, Two Joints. How are you, Two Joints? Angel, Adam, good evening and happy holidays. You too, Two Joints. Oh, shit, that is a long time. It's 1 or 2 years elective surgery wait.
They probably hope you die before then.
Oh, my God. Hip replacement is considered elective surgery.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, something's going on here because my ring is going crazy. Hold on.
Take it off your left hand.
No, the ring, it's like 15 text messages from Ring, something about drones flying over.
Oh, yeah, that was in Jersey or something.
Yeah, but now obviously it's here.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Neighbors, let's see. Maybe later. I don't know what the hell is going on. Whatever. I don't care. Let's see, it's 1 or 2 years. All right, breast implants. Yeah, that I know. Real deal, brother. Hope you're feeling good. Good night, DJ Shock Hitter.
Good night, DJ, wherever you are.
I've never heard of anyone being denied heart surgery due to age in America. No,
but
me
they could be denied for transplants or various organs depending upon their age and also on the other conditions they have.
Yeah, because they'll give it to somebody who's younger and doesn't, abuse their body and stuff like that. They'll give it to them first. Like if you're a smoker and you have a heart problem and then you need some kind of a heart transplant or something, and you haven't stopped smoking, you're not getting it. another person who doesn't smoke and takes care of their body, they will get it first.
Well, there's a surefire way to avoid any heart problems.
Yeah.
Go to law school.
The sad part is when all the people that need this insurance don't have the means to contact the lawyer. Some of them are all by themselves. Exactly. It's very sad when old people get denied from insurance and have no one to help them.
Well, there were guys that specialize in what they call bad faith insurance claims. And I don't know if they take it on a percentage or what, but there are lawyers that do specialize in this, and that's what you'd want to see.
Yeah, true. Maybe they'll.
Because I never did that work, so maybe it is a contingency. Well, maybe if they win, they get legal fees. So I don't know.
Okay. Hi, Dubs. How are you? Tony Buick says he heard Cuba has some of the best doctors.
Yeah, they got good medical care. They got a lot of good things. They got a lot of terrible things too.
Yeah, do you know that a doctor and a taxi driver makes more money than a doctor in Cuba?
No, they both make deliveries.
Oh God, Adam. Oh my God. Adam, you're right about the Ticas?
That's the female Costa Rican ladies.
Okay. If you die before the procedure, you save on anesthesia. You're all bad. You're all bad.
Of course, if you watch half the shows on YouTube, you'll be put to sleep too. You won't need the
Yeah, you're not kidding. I would never leave the country for plastic surgery. Me neither.
I'm too good looking. I don't need to.
Okay. Mickey Griggs says I need a hip replacement but can't get it done because my lungs are too bad. Oh,
How old are you?
That's sad, Mickey Griggs.
How old is he? Do you know?
No, I don't. Natasha Jean says Canadians say they just don't understand why us Americans have to pay for healthcare and medicine. The Canadians say it's kind of odd. Healthcare should be free because it's a human right.
Well, it should be a human right, that's for sure. It isn't.
Yeah, but do you want that same problem here that you have to wait, for a surgery?
It's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, you know. At least you won't go fucking bankrupt.
Yeah, true.
He's 59, so he's young.
Who? Mickey Griggs is only 59?
That's what he says in the chat. Yeah.
Oh wow.
And he won't do it because maybe they're afraid he's a serious risk of surgery might kill him.
Oh wow.
Lung problems, I guess.
Implants fail after a while.
My third fiancés didn't.
Oh my God.
You're still there.
Oh, those countries don't even have clean water. I would never let them cut me open. You save 50% for each tooth?
Well, an implant around New York, I think it's at least $4,000 a piece.
Wow. Dental insurance usually doesn't cover shit.
Not much.
True.
That's why you might be better off with the discount card.
Yeah. I like my dental plan.
Okay.
I don't have any complaints.
I'm sure your dental plan likes you too.
Yeah. America is like the richest country on earth, so why can't healthcare be free for its citizens? Since America is so rich, I'd expect better.
Because health insurance is a high profit industry, and doctors don't go to medical school to work for fucking minimum wage.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It costs a fortune. My niece is a physician's assistant, and she makes good money. I'll have to tell you that.
It makes 6 figures.
Yeah. My son was going to get eye surgery here in the USA for $6,000 for his vision insurance wouldn't cover. He was on vacation in Mexico. He got it done for $200. He now has perfect vision.
Yeah, but he can only see in Spanish.
Oh, God.
He's got to keep watching Channel 47 or something. That's it.
Hip replacement being elective is the joys of socialized medicine.
Let me tell you, Angel, when I lived in Mexico, I hung out with dentists and doctors and engineers and those type of guys.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't let them do shit for me.
Oh, you wouldn't, huh?
Fuck no. And that's not racist. It's just, there's qualities of education and oversight and things like that.
Oh, nobody said it was
American
racist.
doctors go to school in Guadalajara.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that can't get into United States school. They go to Guadalajara.
Let's see. Yes. No, they are here. The Jones are all over tonight. What's that mean? Oh, the drones. Why are they all over? They're over there too. Are you kidding me? Why? What the hell is going on?
I wouldn't worry about it.
Oh, you don't think so?
First of all, it's being reported by the media, so I'll take that with a grain of salt. Second of all, we don't know how many and other things like that. And it's highly unlikely that any drones are going to do anything to us now because they're not going to originate from another country.
Zia Lesso says, finally, Angel has a real celebrity on her panel. Adam, hope you're well.
Still alive, which in my case, well, that's like well.
What'd you say?
I said I'm still alive, which in my age, that's like well,
It got behind some for surgery because of COVID. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. That's probably why.
Canada's so big and there's so many, areas that are not high population, so it makes sense they'd be short on doctors.
Yeah. Transplants, yes, they get denied. Exactly. Let's see. That's probably why Lois died, because during COVID, he couldn't get, none of the specialists were taking any patients, and he had to be checked. He had 3 stents put in him, and meanwhile, he was going that day, and it was too late. He was dead.
Well, he went from a heart attack?
Yep.
Did he have any other conditions?
Nope. Oh, high blood pressure. He had bad. He was on 3 different blood pressure medications, and he also smoked 2 packs a day.
That's probably another reason.
Yeah. But he really should have been under a doctor's care after the stents were put in, and you just couldn't get in. During COVID, nobody was, none of the specialists were taking any patients. Oh, that didn't work for the industrial and Gilded Age. It took government intervening to break up monopolies and oppressive practices. Neither government or business should be allowed. I agree. Go to law school.
Good night, Mickey.
Good night, Mickey. About Benny that's taking a chance. His son, okay. Let's see who else. Frank Rizzo, that was a different time. We have monopoly laws in place. Now let capitalism work. Anyone wants socialism? Europe is accepting immigrants. Well. I wish I was as charismatic
read much.
as Adam. Charismatic.
Not too much time making them chicken pot pies, kid.
Yeah, you're not kidding. My daughter's dog is snoring so loud I hear her from over here.
I think someone should alert the media.
Yes. Hey, in the USA, we need a new knee and hip, and they have no extra cash or don't have a job that covers that. What happens to you? You're a hard worker. Wow.
Well, I mean, sometimes what happens is this: you can get it done in certain hospitals, and they would try to work out a payment plan or reduced fees. I mean, so there's a way of doing it, but you're not going to get the doctors you want, probably, and you might not go to the hospitals you want to go to.
Oh, Europeans also pay over 50% in income taxes for their free healthcare and free education.
Yeah, I mean, this doesn't come free. It's just coming out of taxes.
Hey, Ange, she's back. We pay for medicine and premiums and some. You know what? I guess that wherever listen, if you're here, you're paying it, and if you're in these other countries, you're still paying it because your taxes are higher, right?
Yeah. But then again, you gotta look at, well, what am I paying in taxes and what would I be paying in private premiums? And it's going to depend on the country.
Funny, University of Penn, where Luigi graduated from, has discounts on vet procedures for animals and dental procedures. Yeah, teeth implants fail after 10 years. Yeah. If you don't take care of them, look, that happened to my father.
I know the guy who did his
father's teeth. My father had the same dentist as Frank Sinatra. Paid over $100,000 for their teeth.
But one of the guys that worked on your father's mouth was a client of mine.
Yeah, and if you don't take care of them, which in prison they're not going to, you have problems.
Yep. Especially when you're drinking the carcinogenic water.
Yeah, exactly.
You have no choice.
Exactly. A lot of people find that hard to believe about the Marion, the water at Marion.
Because they don't know the history. They don't know about
why don't you people look it up? You don't believe things that my brother says, look it up.
Because it's easier to make a stupid comment when you're a keyboard commando than actually do some work.
Yeah, true.
All the people that said shit about his interview, how many of them gave their real fucking names?
Yeah, a few did.
Well, they gave somebody's real name.
Yeah, a few did. No, a lot of them were, the anonymous trolls. But a few did. I don't care. I had all positive feedback here. I didn't see the negativity. Lee Cole saw it. And
the vast majority of the comments were positive.
And that's what I was just going to say, that the majority of the comments on that video, which, let's look, which right now, oops.
Was it got a couple 100,000 hits at least?
348,000. Okay, it's almost at 350,000.
It'll hit more than 1 million.
Yep.
And the good thing about it is maybe some of the guys who are open-minded, even though they don't know a fucking thing about it, might, see a different side.
You know what? You have some Gotti haters on here. In the beginning, they liked, my brother, they liked me, and then they had a falling out with me for whatever reasons. And now suddenly, they hate John Gotti Jr. I really don't care.
I saw a couple of comments that had mentioned my fucking name.
Did they really?
Yeah, or at least Adam's not here or some shit like that.
Oh my God.
Like I'm some kind of fucking celebrity.
Oh my God, that's so funny. No, but seriously, for the first time since I'm on here 3 years, I really don't care what any of them have to say. I truthfully don't care.
Should never have cared because they don't know.
I know I should have. You're right. Lee Cole tells me that every single day. You're right. My daughter tells me that every day.
People that watch your show have had nothing to do with this shit.
Yeah.
A good portion of them weren't even alive when your father was active. Remember, this shit is over 30 years old, and the stuff with your brother's over 15 years old.
Yeah.
And people actually give a fuck about this. It shows you what their lives are like.
Yeah, sure.
Go out and have a sandwich. Don't worry about this shit.
But the CEO needs to make 10 million. Yeah. That's so true. I said it. I said today.
Funny, Angel, you know what would have been funny? Is if the guy didn't kill him, but he was wounded, and then the insurance company, United Healthcare, denied coverage.
Oh, God, no. They never get denied. I'm sure every one of him and his family's procedures that they needed to get done got done.
He can make 10 million. He can buy his own doctor.
Yeah. The profit for the healthcare industry makes $650 billion of profit a year. They are a middleman between us and our doctors. Doctors in countries with universal health care do just fine. I remember watching that same documentary that Michael Moore did years ago, and I think it was Canada. In Canada, they reward their specialists and their doctors. If they cure you of something, they get a bonus. So the doctors really try hard to cure you of whatever it is that you have. At least that's what they did years ago. I don't know about now. Parasite Slayer says, I never want to see universal health care. That's giving the government even more control. Really? Europe is the USA puppet. USA got rid of all European monarchs so they can dictate. Oops, sorry. Blessings, Mr. Edwin. Okay.
Yeah, Doug Ross, that was me. Yeah.
Is this set rates for every state, or is a hourly charge, Adam, when they cut you?
Well, as there are different insurance premiums depending where you are within your own state, and different states have different premiums, of course. That's what you're asking.
I only saw the first part of the interview up until he talked about Frankie, and it was good so far.
Parasite, go see after 2 hours and 38 minutes. You learn about the 302.
What happened?
I said go to it after 2 hours and 38 minutes when he starts to get into the 302.
Yeah. I'm sure there are people on here who are still going to say the same shit. I don't care. But I got emotional when he started talking about my brother Frankie Boy, because I saw that he was starting to get emotional.
Of course.
Yeah, I saw that. Vinny, that was a good call. Yeah. And he was being kind as usual.
Oh, hell yeah.
He didn't say what, whatever.
He didn't talk about A-Light.
Oh, no, besides that, yeah, which I thought that was
the class move.
Exactly. Why go after the guy?
And besides, enough people know the real deal anyway about that.
Exactly. So, yeah, no, I was very proud of him.
Yeah, and we know, but again, you and me and the ones that are friendly, him, we're not surprised because he's very articulate.
Exactly. Your brother's a class act, period.
In the 2010.
What happened, Adam?
I was one of the guys who was at, Charlie was there, I was there, a couple of the guys were there at the actual interview in 60 Minutes in 2010, which was a 3-hour interview that was shot down. And he was very articulate then. That was not rehearsed. That was just off the cuff, boom, right? One deal and that's it.
Yeah. He could have said more. Good on him. Yes, he could. He could have said a whole lot more, but he didn't. I thought it was just perfect. I watched the whole thing and I wanted more, Angel. And you're so right. He had wet eyes more than once, and I thought he was going to start leaking at any time. Glad he never did, because I would have too. I know. Thank you. Beautiful thumbnail. Thank you to Jerry. Jerry, you're the greatest. That picture, for whatever reason, came out like a little distorted. Like my father really doesn't look like him in that. I don't know what this photographer used to make that picture, come out the way that it was. And Jerry, tried to the best that he could to fix it. And because to me, my father doesn't really look like him there, right? He looks like one of his brothers. He looks like one of his older brothers. And my eyes looks like it's swinging in there a little bit. But Jerry did a really good job fixing that. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, BB. Josh was very classy, not talking about. Oh, John, you mean? Yeah, it was very classy, not talking about A-Light. It was a great interview. Thank you, Bella. My eyes are going. Though there are days. Yeah, there are days when I wish. Oh, Rule 303. I don't know what that is. John was very clear. Oh, I read that one already.
It was worth repeating.
Oh, she repeated it. That's why. Looks like Gene Moore. You're right. Yeah, but he had an older brother, and he died now. But he looks like him in that picture. I don't know why. He just reminded me of my Uncle Carmine in that picture. Pancho Villa. Hi. I've said that many times. Thank you, Bella. What else did I have? I wanted to show something else, and now I can't remember. Let's see. Oh no. Maybe I forgot to put it in here.
How come you went back to the avatar instead of going live?
Because now I want to. I don't want to vape while I'm on.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a good idea, actually.
Yeah. See, I feel more comfortable when it's off, so then I can vape. I don't want to vape while I'm while I'm showing my face. Your stamp. So, what else, Adam?
As far as what?
I don't know, anything. You have anything else you want to talk about? We're on almost 3 hours.
Yeah, so why don't you give yourself a break and cut it off?
Maybe I will. Rule 303 is from Australian movie Breaker Morant. Good movie. Oh, okay. I never saw it.
It's an old movie.
You saw it?
No, it's an old movie. It's been around 1,000,000 years ago.
Oh, you never saw it though?
No.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't find a kangaroo to take me there.
I can't. So Lee Cole taught me how to do this thing where you
What's so quickly classify what you're talking about.
Oh, he taught me how to promote my channel. So you put up like I did $100. Lee did 200, right? So I did $100. So you give them $100. It's like $100 for the month, and then you pick out what you want them to promote. So I did the Armand DeSante video. I did Lee Cole made a short for me, and from just those two, I wonder how much it cost. Let me see. I'll let you know how much it cost me right now. Just give me a minute. I'm almost at 10,000 subs because of it. Let's see.
Hopefully some of that pays off in what do you call them? Super chats or whatever the hell it is you get paid for.
Yeah, let me just see.
Are you still doing the Patreon thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Let's see. Let me just see. Let's go to the Armand DeSante. So Armand DeSante, right, has 13,000 views, right? 645 likes. So let me just go here.
So long, Doug.
Good night, Doug. Thank you. Let me just see something.
Well, with all those likes, maybe somebody will hire Asante for a job. You never know.
Oh, I forgot how to do this. Okay. Oh, promote. There it is. Promote.
Good night, Vinny.
Audience. Okay, come on. next. No, I want to see the he has the total budget. Why would somebody put in $200? Get the hell out of here. I'm not putting in two. Oh my God. You spent an average of 13. Oh, okay. So I spent $13.33 per day until your selected end date. Okay, well, I have to fix this because there's no way I'm spending $200. I agreed to 100. Let's see. I gotta fix that.
Lee Cole set that up for you?
No, I did.
Oh.
Okay, so here it is. So let's see. So from the Armand Desante, it cost me $23.03, right? And where is it?
This is the high point of the show, folks.
Yeah, promotion impressions, 138,819.
Yeah, that's an impression. Now, let me just, somebody clicked on it.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to, I can't find where the subscriber rate is. Like how many
subscribers do you have now?
Video. What?
How many you got now?
How many
subscribers?
Oh, subs? Hold on. Let me check that. Oh, shut up. Oh my God. 9,999.
Well, you had 7,800 when I was still doing a show with you.
Yes, that was like a few months ago. Yeah. But 99.99. I gotta take a picture of that.
It sounds like a discount.
Yeah, 99.99. One more subscriber makes 10,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, where do I hit the button?
Well, you're not subscribed to me?
No. Apparently
what?
not, but where the hell is the subscribe button on it? When you're on the show, is there a subscribe button? Or do I have to do
when
it
you get off the show, you could hit subscribe.
Okay. All right, so I'll be that one.
All right, thank you. Then I'll have 10,000.
I'm sure you'll have more than that by the time I get on and do that.
I don't know. We'll see. But Adam.
Yeah.
Let's see. I can't believe you're not subbed to me.
I will be when I get off the show.
All right.
Well, because I wasn't planning on going on again, and I wasn't. I got tired of all the fighting that was going on against you, and I had nothing else to say until today when we had the interview, when they had the interview with me.
Well, not that I know of. I don't know of anybody who's fighting with me because I haven't been fighting with anyone. So I'm not going to fight with anybody anymore. They could say and do whatever they want. I am not fighting. I am not doing anything anymore.
Glad to hear it, kid.
Yep. And that's it. I don't care. They could say whatever they want. I don't care. I don't watch them. I really, really, really had to stop watching and listening to them. Otherwise, because then I was gonna. You know how many times I was gonna jump on and Lee Cole stopped me?
Yeah. So I was just saying I can subscribe while watching, but I don't see a button for that.
You can sub while watching. No, you're on StreamYards right now. You're not on YouTube.
Oh, I see what he means while watching. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for clearing that up. Under the screen on YouTube while I'm watching. Yeah, that I know. But I don't think I can do it while I'm on StreamYard. I don't see anything for it.
No, you'd have to go to the YouTube.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah. $99.99. I can't believe it. I'm telling you, it's worth it, people. You have to clean up, not fight, not curse, not talk about certain things, and promote your channel. And you look. It's not worth it, Angel. Going back and forth. is giving them what they want. What you're doing right now is great. Thank you, Bella. And that's it. Oh, I'll kill you. The trigger man says, I just Is that you, Fish?
Whoever the hell that was funny.
Yeah, that was. Oh, wait. Hold on. What is this? Lee Cole is sending me. Oh, this is nice.
Ooh.
Oh, I like this. Watch, let's listen to this. Lee Cole just sent me something. Okay, and it's beautiful. Pictures of my father. It's a video. Hold on. Let's play this.
Gotti. This is who he was. John Gotti was a guy that when he loved you to a fault. He used to say it all the time, John, you know me. I have a tough time showing people the door, John, even when they're wrong. Okay? He loved you to a fault. However, if you got on his wrong side, you had a problem. And if you hurt anybody close to John that he loved, there was no way he wasn't going to hurt you. It's just the way he was. That's it. That's the way he felt.
He was the best guy around.
Let me tell
Oh,
you,
God.
this is who he was. John Gotti was a guy that...
Who made that? Oh, Patrick Bet-David did.
Well, he said stuff like that too in the 2010 interview. I mean, he said that a few times. That sounds like it came from the Beth David interview.
It did, yeah. He made that. It's a short, yeah. Thank you, Lee. I'm reading your. I just saw your community post, Parasite Slayer. This is a real channel. Okay. And I agree. That's it. I'm not, like I said, I don't care. I'm not watching anybody. So they're talking about me. I don't know. I don't care. What's this? Keep current selection. Okay. And I am, let's see. Yeah, I couldn't show, you can't show it because he could strike my channel and I don't, you know what?
Who's that?
That Patrick Bet-David.
I think Proctor is using clips.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. I wanted to show. See, Lee Cole forgot to remind me that I was going to show Proctor's. I was going to show his video. Of what he used, but you know what? It's okay.
You think Bet-David would do that to you?
Oh, that's what I said to Lee Cole, and he said that it's not him. It's like people that are in charge. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't want to take that chance, but
no, of course not.
Yeah, but I should have played Proctor's video. But look, everybody, if you want to watch it, the link is right in the description. It's right there. You just got to click on it. It takes you right to the video.
And it's about 3.5 hours, but you know what? It seems like it's an hour.
It goes by fast, right? Didn't it go by fast?
It ain't boring. It's information dense. It's very, very interesting. And I'm not saying that because I'm his friend. If I thought it stunk, I would tell you. No, it was excellent. I mean, I knew 99% of the shit, and I was fascinated.
Yeah. See, a lot of things that he said, I have been saying on here since I came on here. But well,
they're gonna listen to him instead of you because it's him.
Right. But I was trying. I had the baby all day and all night, and when that interview came on, she was running around taking all the pots out, so I couldn't really pay attention too much to it. I was trying to listen to it, but she was, playing and all that, and I can't take my eyes off of her. But wait. Oh, that was nice. Jeff Nadeau is donating part of the money he made tonight to cancer research on behalf of your sister-in-law, Angel. That was very nice.
How do people know about
very
that?
Nice. What? Because it was I told you already. It was in the paper.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, one of the lawyers said
Yeah,
something, right?
yeah. Let's see. It's Adam. I thought the same thing. It went by so
Angel,
fast.
when this show is over, let's stay on because there's a couple of things I want to ask you about.
Okay, sure. Sure. Let me just see something real fast. Hold on.
I thought Nato didn't like your brother.
He doesn't. He doesn't, but he said that he thought it was a good interview, but then I don't know. He start turning in a direction that I just said.
Well, you gave his thing some play tonight on the guy who's missing, right?
The what? No, that's not him.
Who was that?
That's Mob Talk Radio.
Oh, okay. I get all these guys.
Yeah, that's Mob Talk Radio.
You all sound alike.
No, that's Mob Talk Radio. I want to see if I could get Sharon to come back on because I should call Sharon because Sharon is a friend of mine that is very, very close with Ronnie Trucchio, One Arm Ronnie. And I just saw that he was granted a compassionate release. So I'd like to speak to her about it.
How old is he? He's got to be old.
One Arm Ronnie? I really don't know. How old could he be? He's got to be my uncle, maybe my Uncle Vinny's age. Him and my Uncle Vinny were good friends.
Because I was at a club on Pitkin Avenue back in the 70s where he was there. So he's got to be older than me.
I don't know. Let's see. I'll ask her, but Trucchio. Here it is. Let's see. What is he? He is they go 72, 73. What the hell is that? All right, so he was born in 1951, so it makes him 10 years older than
I'm
me.
72, so he's 73.
Yeah, so it makes him 10 years older than me, so he's 73. So they say. I don't know. We'll ask Sharon when she comes on. Yeah. The Truth Hurts says 72. How do you know? Is he 10 years older than you?
No, he was young. I mean, when I saw him, when I was like 24 or something.
Yeah. I showed pictures on my Patreon of him and my uncle and.
I mean, I'm assuming it was him because I was in a club that was a club, and there was a one-armed guy there. So I figure who else could it be?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had a friend of mine that was tangentially involved with some of these people back then.
Okay. Would that be my brother?
No. I met your brother in 1997. I'm talking about 1975, 76.
Oh, really? Okay.
Then maybe I'm thinking. If Trigger Man says he doesn't have one arm, then I'm probably thinking about somebody else who did. I don't know.
No, he actually has two arms. One just doesn't work.
Oh. But I'm talking almost 50 years ago, so who the fuck remembers?
Yeah. Everybody, please hit that like button. 102 likes. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm good, Adam, if you're ready.
Yeah, let me say goodbye to everybody. Then I just got to ask you a couple questions that, between you and me.
Okie dokies. Everyone, thank you. One is a dead arm. Yeah, that's what I said. He has two, one just doesn't work. The trigger, okay. Everybody, thank you. Please hit that like button. And if you're watching it on the replay, please hit that like button. Thank you and good night, everyone. And thank you for all the kind words about my brother. Thank you.